1. Me man ti dwumade na ye de ebremo na me man ti dwumade ye de ebremo me amede ho chia me efra me ADAKABRI Mahmudu Osioma ene eye wukuada na ye refo suo busume mu sisi efre eye opepon abetwam ogefo
obenem
adba bedru fosuo
ye kwa no we so do ye kwahwimhwim pa o de be ko ebeti ye no de
the beginning of the second quarter and ya no ya me ADAKABRI Mahmudu Osioma na me man ti dwumadie na ye de bremu me man ti dwumadie de bremu me amedi ho chairman medical abo me ADAKABRI Mahmudu Osioma na me co-character right in front of me here me offer Jerry Osei Ajiman na production is panyini kwadwo da me adone na so na Majeri Kroya na boni chidom ohima ku efri ye na service mrante kwa emienu ohima nufu tabraba mrante kwa enum nufu ese efere fe se kwa do nufu
men kwa mi kro 70%. Na me de 30 ama jose was
na we mema ade sa apantan we say efe nufu ya yet tinabati agu as a macro
was the size and so normal X me will me na me written is a normal X
normal X oh waye na production no esipanyini kwadwo da me ado na so na Majeri na ebo ne chidom na ohima ku efri yesu so ehwe na wasiesie wo mo ansa na technical production say ye stream live on various social media platforms abna frema bankro wane nana ya osafo enom so di say adwuma ne de aman ansa ene de aseda de aman engineering team no but for the engineering team nya ne semeti ya say e kasa wotebene ga normal ebedi e de etia yen ansa na yaba behwe se engineering team achu agbo worker but yakwa na jare na na boaje ada sankunuma da nyine sanmra ne se simpro afi asan de asedan so ade ama facilities team no facilities group no de big solo and dada and Godfred do friend Ubrana and Sami Yaw na Mapuna and DJ Bosco na Milson so yasanmrane tetai yahunu ba bia de fufuo bekwa ya de bekwa kobo me menti dwumadie ene de omu ano de obakrata ahodo a epu anopanu animu nsem pampen ni bi na ya de bebremu chicha esoso ewo ho yene nana ohini ento woye lecturer woye PR person woye senior advisor to the founder and leader of the movement for change Alankwadwo Chirematene na woye former general secretary of the party in government New Patriotic Party MPP and oye expunged member say odopani etimi twirokrata yi na die yane no bedi nkomo in the chicha na fe no penifo so beba betena se Owura Jesse Buakun of the New Patriotic Party and otherwise Dr. Jesse Buakun of the New Patriotic Party is a marketing expert. Na Haruna Kingsley Amaliba of the National Democratic Congress, also NDC, Obabe Transi. Ebo Backman of the Movement for Change, Afrafranto, as Obabe Transi. Asamoah Edaho, a relationship between religion and politics. Relationship between religion and politics. Na omumra na yentina se ne anwunwene ho. Na fesu yemra mehwe. Yesu na mani hunu no. Suade ben ana yesuade firi mu. Kunluga na yadamasio ana SIC Life More. O makola Presbyterian Book Depot animu ha SIC Life More. Omse do mase. Emu mpani nsem ayima kwefriye e de bebre. Majeri.
Yeah, ofa.
Yesu a obewu ye sori ye bone ode cheye. Ade na abo my Ghana mu a. Ka betimi abo nipa. Na oda ho ne moje pram no. Na taxi driver for be se do. Ejina ho na omutimi ka kire police for say. Yemfa nipa ne mfa nipa ne china. Na noma mienu. Emoja no be srasra ye ka mu. Etoso nso so no. Ekurom hafo ene ye ni ne ye esoda omugina ekwan ho. Afro wa afo ebesena ko omo mfuru ye taxi nti ka mebu obi wa ha e ma yen yensa mefa no emfa ne nto ka mu se de ne hospital na nipa etimi da ho akusi se ye befre police panda vehicle over 18 miles away ama panda vehicle no or tended to a police emergency so na obeja ho no aba obeba be fa nipa no ordinary to whom government hospital yes nipa no what sorry. Oh. Aya trimodi anase ye de yan.
Ofa we de adwombone.
Sa. E kan you.
Adwombone. Na we say reasons or the my reasons no. O say ne ka mu e be for. Na be for moja.
Na nu kwada no. Ye ko di stay ya.
Yeah.
Who's the process for me and sabi kokonya akonsha
yes.
worry. Wo mu free mo.
Yeah.
Anna a 58-year-old man. Bas abono. And what da kwan mu na mu je pram.
Sadana so akwanhia sisi. So sadana so na police vehicle ba ko bi wo mo pick up bi no so konya accident.
Konya accident. Anna it's a teacher man ti krom ho and a taxi driver for say. Omo mfa papa no. Na moja e be ye car no. And afi susu no ekromafo ene omo ntiye. Ntinye obi a mbefa ne taxi mfamfa aye accident victim see at the hospital nampa na omo ni prosifo anya altercation say prosifo force omo say yemfa taxi mfa aye victim na omo so say mfamfa aye suban be no
wabaze suban we die se wunu akwa ahohiahiem na owo akwanya no se obetimi aboa no na watimi yakase one two reasons in the me minti me kase to azuma na to azuma onu no onim die nti o man the reasons na mmom nipa no critical
nye driver ba akopɛ
wa show that is one bom one madwe mo po so mo se kromo of ani wo mo ni ye
and so mo mfru taxi no
ohino wo kromo so ode ne nsi for take action so pam mom kra free
Mimi ye kroba biti krom me yasa adwuma responsibility be na what's up
na
de metasi accident victim
no moja born no on the no ye kroba so no free krom a
ofiri asante e no abesi dan esi teacher man
o ye kroba
ye adwuma o teacher man
o ye kroba
esi dan no si ye na ka na bo na kunu awie no e dan no sa dan de da hu si teacher man
o ye kroba wo fa enye papa
but some mentality say wo ho a e dey na betimi ayafa ho
enye papa because we no nyina no ka bibi kire yen oman ne to da bi a baabi a aya sabio yemu bi yadwen edefa asekire no so ho baabi a sabi bi a wo fa eye wo a na ka bi a wo yam kra ba hyehyew no apagya bi a na eye me a me yam ba hyehye me na mapagya na se mo fanto be ka mu ne yemfa ne nko yen rahye no yemfa no menwi moja biwi a mekwa akwa meka anim kura say besi wo 3 days kura na be wo asa na wo so but to the extent say when show concern say say me nipa yo da hwei sabio wa hunyehiem enti say wo ka ne mpo na bia entimi mfa obeboa na wa kire bibi se yempa obi kampo na mo wugina wo de won sa hye obotom se krom Kromafo
akɔgyina ɛyɛ na nipa ne timi da hɔnom over 30 minutes no
na moja pram no
and the police panda vehicle no so was attending to police emergency no na police for me and say wo no
na for sabe na car na ebon no so wɔ he
na car na ebon no so ɛyɛ boss I just say city no mutimi
emfa no ntum
nana ɛde na awura yi mu o man we say mu nipa dasani ebetimi aka sɛ obi da ho na major pram no memfa no ntum ka mu amede no ntum ka mu moja ba ye meka mu de kuromu afo so mo mpeta sipa mo pe wa afo na mo gyina mo efa wo mo enti mo amhwe nkama asem
from ni nyina e kire ba bia sisi enipa akoma ene nadwene ne suban akodi sisi a de wiase ene se enipa epe ejapade enipa pe wiase niema no enipa peka eni sika ene dan ene ntoma ne atade echen nipa na media mehwa me hunu se efiri nyamesuro bi a ankese se wo nipa mu kakra afiri ho ma nyamesuro bie ni Ghana fo bebre mu sese ye kwa asore bebre kwa asore yenitima na saa tema no nso gise wo bia wode akomapa esom nyame
Christ-like person.
Eno ni asem no. Na saa de na ni ho asese de nipa pa ne material possessions. Ene ono ankoa ni yiyeyo. Ofoforo de nka ho. Ho. Wei ene ye kan say Christ-like ni ma wo kan. Yesu e ka principle bi e fa saa asem ho. The good Samaritan. Obi a akwamukafo akwa bo na prepare no a woda ho a wo wuo. Juni osofo betoe osofo so opentema ko prichi no atwam ni nua Juni betoe wosi da bi me neta me ponko so ne homoja ebeka me ponko yeso no agya no wo bia wo ye Samaria ni won hyeda nya Juni mapa sikani wo betoe a no akukuru na tena ne ponko so ede ne ntoma ne na yi akyekere no se moja bayi mu moja nyemu no de ne kɔ we na Yesu ekireye se enipa no a ye wo wiase ye wo Ghana seseye no se nka ye de Yesu asemo kiti kura na ye adwuma ankura bra bom eba abusuam eba oman na kandie ene ne hwe ho a anka enkoba se enipa da ho na obi se moja bese me kam na ntinka nipa nkwa ne kai nso sesei enipa no adwene ne akoma no doka no echen enipa baabi a Ghana yaduro no eno na awura politics mu awura business mu awura baabi a taxi fo nso de adwuma yi
na ka taxi rank no right in front of the police station na prosini commandeer okura se fa no catch prosini se memfa no
nyame asem se sabre mu awie yemre mu Kristofo de wo ye Kristo ni mapa wonim se ebre mu niam a ekoso no ani enyan ebi wo ha wo hwekora obi sa wo se nipa na se enye nipa wontimi ho mpo wo se ebedu biribi a enipa bedo ye niankasa ye ho echen se ebedo nyame nyame do ne se wo do yonko pa kire se wo do nyame wantimi ano yonko no kire se sa nyame do no afiri yemu ntime de baabi akoduro no asemo a ne kan den
na social services so ho so say ayensu ano ambulance so no a break it down
and yes after foforo na wo fa abai
na me kan say ayensu ano ambulance a break it down and until no say your request of the police panda vehicle say one hwe no ka prosifo no amamwuo no ho asem tentem no ntumri camera eventually the police panda vehicle
no foforo me ka sa wo ka ba ko fa ba ni say ya sheda ye National Ambulance Service. Ye shase no ye didede ni osebo kese pa. Ani ye ka ambulance ye gum. Ne dodo be yesen. Enne wo se wo kɔ akɔhwehwɛ ambulance ne dodo a ɛda ho ye adwuma a egina ne na so nam a frempon wo de nsɛntwere adwuma ne hwehwɛmu na ye adwuma asɛm a be gina so na ko bisa sɛ enne ambulance service card do no ye de buy ye de ambulance service ase ene nne e ba ne sen aban ambulance service eseye a ne type aye a ye nya bi mfa nhyase sebio trotrofo koda mpo etimi nya tai e de hye ye car se de ye adwuma da bia aban ambulance service nti asem kese ba ako ana o kotwe aban no de em se ebeje mre
edima Jerry
over
ye betimi asabe ji situation no anase bone no a ye firi ma me ye mu ba ye de ba wiase no sa bone no a na ebetena
over ye betimi but adwumade ne ejina menu mienu ni nipa na onto sa adwen ni woni tiri mu no so say the city no
ana pa ko obi no bi di text message abre me say ye pen say menhwe na yentie de na no hini nto de bre ye so be defend ala na wa flop na yentie na ohini nto rather than say maybe kika we say na obi na wawuda ho na taxi driver for amfa nti open announcement na na ebe ka no wadi ka so asigina say ala na flop nti na na be defend no nti de ye kan yo se me yaka
went na Pentecost for years wo mo program ya wo mo ye no Pentecost Convention Center say Kaswa side ho say your program wo mo de boa na oman na your conscience no many bi wo ho e say
pricking the conscience of the state.
Yes so e bia ne say hwasema ye kan nipa ne say jai onokra wadi kan emeki
osi ala na flop na minya na menka ye say na no in into defense na ode ba no defense no it won't wash enti say kapa aboni pada na
ebetumatome
na taxi driver se memfa no na wani prosi na egi achinyi
sasema ye kan say no ni nipa pa gi adie ewuo di nipa pede aye ne ho no ehia ye che nipa nkwa no say nipa no send this message no wono anso megidi se ni suban na adwene no sa na tie enti sa anka wonka se o politics nti mienka asemu a etisi mienka ne mfa ho adwene emusa ye ho se ne ba ne sen na Ghana de ye duro ni san se Ghana me ya kwala no na nya se na no man yi amanfo dodo na yesu ba atie da bida me ya kwala no se wo kwa abonten na se be ukodi nsamfun bia pani bia oben ho etumi tia wo
okay
no de wa bre me na baka che se wo ban so a okwa me na sa atia ba ko aka ho ene wo pa wo a wo ba kotia no Ghana hampo de nyanko duru ba bi ban so
other jurisdiction
na okotia no a o ba na afra police ni because you see odene ho obi a de ne ho emra nya adwuma
akwa bi ne yire da hodo ma na adwo ya prosifo abebo punu kenkenkenken prosifo abebo punu kenkenkenken papa prosi dia ba asem a o se 5-year-old akoda bi aye call a free ha no ma be kan chia prosifo say ese de ne ma me bob na you kill me oh my god you are killing me afinu obadi john man say I feel embarrassed and udwane call them and prosi ni no ebusa your friend say be ebusa papa no papa so oh yeah they are grow them and I said the obana they abeni
to be you one
and a prosi ni I said ya tobo prosi ni ko ya and be me ko busa de pa no I don't know Katie what me yes such a call no sir the friend say you're killing me oh my god and was there be diagro and was there sa me pebi adi
wa sho
and ne papa ne say gise akoda no onyini be yetenten say ne maame no ansa na watimi adi sa agro na go say the wo bomb pie say abred me so ntem no 5-year-old atimi afre process for I describe the ekoso ofie ho incident bia oh my god you are killing me na bo mamo yensua bibim free mu na I was failing to assist an accident victim
yes very important
the headlines kakra wa say graphic
yes
alleged 12-year-old marriage at Nwa and or see AG orders investigation said the graphic on and wagina year no or say alleged and now a new information is emerging chese ya na oman mu ate no eduru ba bia ya na bibi eba kane de obedi kan atristi asem no say then a whole radio station, a whole media entity culture say Ghana belongs to Christians and Christians should give us a president. Alan Chiramatin. First report nearby, you know, and then call for a help onto it. Yeah. A children of the would was original test nearby. The chest as 7 o'clock, Ubisa Shane and she said, Berman and no Gina Alan and Chia Wobody Trinko Sano. The mium, Berman say.
Headline Bakokra, they will say, do not vote for a Muslim president. Alan Chiramatin. And also has what to be that.
I say, don't the custodian also fearless, fair, and reliable. Don't vote for Muslims. Desperate Alan. Muslim leader could be better for Ghana. ICGC senior pastor. Say Kujo. Well, I will be say Muslim intimate president of Ghana Dana. Now don't vote for Muslims. Desperate Alan.
Allah Muslim
yeah. I do understand and I'm one I'm tete womo.
Wenum de nyam nam tete wo. Wo mo ayam pene mi antete wo.
Ampena mi antete wo.
Wo mo no mo yes
ebinim kran so de omo pene ma mo tete wo mo na so still wo mo guso ye.
No sa no mo di sika na di wo mo nim.
Nti factors no wo to.
Wo mo di sika.
Ye kwa ye wa bato afim se no ma wenum nyina no. Aya na meka se daachi bi no. Ebia ye no so yanyinya bobon kokora bi titi ba bi no. Na wo ba bi ye ne thesis. Na wakwa kofa krata ya eda wanime na wafa caption no na watworo se ebi ase pense kura na papa ne kokan nso no wanka ne saa eti saa bren se unyame anya wadom na yesa woda so tinkoma na wamfro oba ne dabi say no one produce evidence bi amana na ode kwa no na chesa aka ho
Daily Dispatch. I say Alan's Christian president comment shows he is backward in modern politics. I not don't pray na say.
Okay.
Yeah, but another brand can but never since you a headline, another brand headline man. I don't know choose you baby or pass a headline.
Echo. For no benefit. Hey, I'm not don't play. Yeah, I know. The hawk who a point of law. TNA. Pedophilic Wulomo 63 words 12-year-old girl. Kill.
So they what
charging with offense
away.
Charging
hey, point of law. Charles McCarthy.
Someone said I watch run.
Pedophilic.
Yes.
Just a bawulo no. Just a pedophile.
Pedophile or says young.
With this 63 and one 12-year-old. A black nipa ye kana some 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Do you know whether there's any sexual contact? No, because say where you pedophile. Point of law.
Yeah, captions in the
Mammy can na name comment and a point of tisimu peno, ye tisimwa, near your condemn crofocus, near condemn crofocus. Hey, as a bear granny. As a bear granny.
Find a hard drink.
A hard drink.
Hard drink, because in Tredumano, baby, ya wono. A bread to say, a near no normal conanim. Normal konanim enti ebra na nananom wo ye nsentro adwuma no wo mo hyase ye mabuno te se ye no ye hyase ye no se de normal te ne enye sa na etie nti na kan na mum na se ye hu se normal ni bi wo ho a
ate se photo no so publish ye no photo no do you know that we are 12 years photo no a depicting a 12-year-old
na obi aso person tworo ne ntem obi aso publish ne ntem enti first info na ne second na no de ko anu so di enya it's really killing us.
No, he need to yamu atrase.
Yeah.
Na what you saying?
Yami adome ho ye papa.
Na we are Christian
Mapa. Me de me kra ni madwene ni me dipedua ne bibiri bia ma Awurade Kristo. Nti ono na me som no.
We som ye Christian
Papa. Mfa ni agoro kra. In fact, eno ne ade a se me ti ha ipa ade. Eno ne ade ehia me wo mabrabo mu chain bibi fufuru bia enu na di nkan ansa na bibi fufuru bia aba nkutahudi a me ne nyame wo ene somo a mesom no e wo Kristo kwan so sene a Bible e kire enu ne ade a ehia me e wo mabrabo masitrim sisi a e chain bibia Awurade ankasa nso nim makoma
Awurade nim wakoma akwa sori bɛn
me wo Calvary Worship Center a Pentecostal church e wo Ajiringa no
okay Pentecost for Is the largest congregation was Ghana, the Pentecost.
Church of Pentecost.
More rich history. So.
Church of Pentecost and Casa is the biggest denomination. Woman no cry Pentecost no. Me ya brand here no. Me no almost from a year. Pa Pentecost one a chere me mpaibo. Inti me nya me sumu ade ba ko ahia me nti me niam mienu. Se wo besua nyame asem. Ene se wo bɔ mpaye. Ye no ne niam mienu a Pentecost ene SU ene chere me pa. In the 70s.
Usua mpaibo.
Usua nyame asem. Na wo bɔ mpaye. Yes. Enyina so mienu a Kristo ni bia opese osom nyame yie no. Se wusua nyame asem hunu ni yie. Eno kra mpo na obegina so. Etumi ehunu mpaye a esese o Kristo ni bo. Mpaye bi wo ho a eto nyame asom. Mpaye bi wo ho so a James book no wase efom mpaye a efom.
O to next the doctrine no.
And a be kirew.
Ye dey ko achi na akokɔhwɛ sɛ Pentecost de ye a ye kan sɛ Makion one ne yire emra emeboa Newman na omo baaye the 30s na afide de munchiche mu Apostolic Church the Apostolic Church of Ghana munsam bebre na afide eventually no I'm Nkrumah there for a politician and in 1961 okache woman said the Mumfa Pentecost Church ma edini Pentecost Church no e baaye and it was a matter of doctrine. Now Nana Easter Abri Una na we senior advisor to Alan Kojo Matini. Inti a journalist back home with the Daily Guide, a Chester Chibodu. Also, who are advisors to Alan Chematin in recent times offered on himself publicly?
Oh, you shoot those words?
Yes.
Or a journalist?
Journalist with Daily Guide.
Well, they say,
open actual words.
There be with there. Minyi ni se adwuma no mu no ye hye da tete no ansana wo be ha se bia na onene nam frama ana okopie ensentwere adwuma mu na se pass obi a head atete no de se sansem no sansem me de mintimi en repeat but sebe se Ghana fo nyina sasem ya yewra lanchematin kan yi Ghana fo ni titiriw womo amate se womo atake Alan pa titiriw e MPP for enti no e ma me hunu se asem no aye ka no e wa afanu even though it was on a religious platform no asem no is more political than religious and I can separate the two.
Okay.
The kind say
over the weekend mo program and sign there na mo ye
program aye and say if you ada ewia yene Anglican St. Augustine's asori e wodan so man e kosomye from 12 o'clock to 3 ena ye be pon wo ho no presby before nso a e wodan so area mu ho omo be join St. Augustine's Anglican for no ene no omo bo santin e fa so man abonten so
some command to Olivet no
yes enti ye no omo bo santin e fa dan so man Sahara abonten so e de ba Mount Olivet Methodist and a honso, yes, I know a bay service. And you're a lunch, Martin, so ye done a dinner on so near as a for mano a casai. That was Friday. And now, Quesiada Anopa, ye call Pentecost Conventional, a war a crown you talk memely, and sorry no branches nibi a bay joint service a convention, ho. And now, yes, so. Yene Alan ekoye ifira no pa no ekopem be 12 ho ana yefiri ho ana yekokosra prophet Elisha Salifo Amoakonso asore wo tesa no empotem ha ana yedi wie Sunday no ana fe adwoada no ana ye holiday no ene nso Empress Gifty oye gospel musician yene yenua Hopsina doye ne yire Otonyum papa pa chese o showbo eni nkanya ewom ono nso oye musical concert ye ko ho eno no oye no asore baako ewo Madina ho no say homunya technical hitches bi ni ade a and so eventually around to me by stage abeto nwom kakra e de kanyan amanfo e ban na dom a ehia ho ye ne ala ne hokafo ene ye ne ade na kinyina na ekoye nti hyehyeye a ye fa mu Easter ebre no eno no
na mukodru Dr. White one mono ye Pentecost Church wa Accra New Town ade na course
yo ADAKABRI me da se say ala no ankasa na asem ne se asem de ne nti ase ene ne nchire mu asofo mpanyimfo to nsafre Alan e ma ne enuanom ne adofo ne asafo ne nyina ebe kasae sofo no ankasa oye Professor Japan ono oye Pentecost University Vice Chancellor ono obe preachi
oh former Cape Coast University at Japan
there be we my mama on the full name no
pen full name no fabra
full name no
na just say ya ne na no hini nto na edi nkomo yi eti abrampa from Facebook live was a good afternoon ADAKABRI please
Professor Kwabena Japan Kudua
oh Japan Kudua
Professor Kwabena Apostle Professor Kwabena Japan Kudua ono ye Vice Chancellor of University Pentecost University
okay
na asɛm a ogina so ka odi preachi ye no the title no bruni be se o say he is risen that I may transform my world wanyane afrewufuo mu said de be ya me sakra me wiase ana me tibia na me potemu a metimu eno no ogina so kasae wo de asɛm a efiri Matthew etire aduonu nwotwe nchemu enum kopemenson ana wode kan asem enti na nasem o ka kosi ane se Yesu wu sori ye no ese se de ensakraye papa bi eba nipa abrabom ana o kirikiri mu a Yesu wu ni sie ene wu sori ye enti wo wie ye ana ne nkasa ye chi eto nsafre Alan ono abo Alan chamate so o mekasa ana ono nso san kosi opani nasem o kan no so se mutie opani asem yie dia na kire se ensakraye ene sese owusori ebre yi mo no yenya saa sakraye no esese Ghana nso enya bi na aba ye ba betui no wasire Kristofo nyina se yenhunu se eye yasede se Kristofo se yeyi wo bia wo ye Kristo ni no onya Kristo ni nko na mom ni suban eti se Yesu Kristo na eno na sese ba bia Ghana gina no yehia
asem ni
asam no a Alan kan ya na em se esese medin kan ekase nyaatwom a ewo ye society mo no esese ehwe ne yie hypocrisy nyaatwom a ewo ye society mo ewo politicians mo ewo mesremeka me yakakra ba esemeka ewo asofo Kristofo asofo bi mo ewo media fo bi ewo wo mo ayesi ye som nyame ye kwa asori bi mu no saa nya atwom no menyini se obia wo se som nyame kwan bia so no eso nyame ani adendi na meka ne saa ensemo a Alhaji Baomi ankasa aka se wo ye kramoni nti ene yayi no ene wa be ye candidate wo ye kramoni nti enkramofo entoma no ensemo a MPP fo a yedi Dr. Baomi achi ka se ebraso se yedi oman yi hye sa Kristofo eni nokore Kristofo ya atorofo Kristofo nye honest Morrison Paul na say ya TV so
ade ma me bia ma bia mse one
ensem ahodo a Dr. Baomi anu amu Alhaji Baomi anu amu aka na me masem kura ne se Alhaji Baomi so ya kramoni Easter brei Kristo ni ben no kwa asori chen Alhaji Baomi no na ma asori dem ho no Kristo ni na say de na ope enya vote no ope that is what I'm saying is asem na ye ka no e political enya religious Dr. Baomi akwa asori dem a enipa no opeso omoto ma no o yen kramofo o ma ti asori dem Pentecost presby o yen kramofo
o nyina ye Kristofo na yesi yenka no kora sebio wa we ye kramoni mpo wo si Kristofo ento aba mawo
no will be a Christo ni kasa Christo for ento abama no afedi me chese wa ho asem no da ho no me yase all these newspapers etumi ejina sa asem so edane asem ni me be kasa go me nyan kasa obi say ala na flopo nipa no me na asem ye me mobo so a Christo ni dia on san nwene ho bio he ala na kasa Christo for mom paye say Nyankopon beyi obi a oda ono na koma so ono nyame akoma so e dia magana Bible and na Alan quote no na ma reduce our scripture no. It is in the book of Acts and it is in reference to Psalm 89.
Can one miss go to
me senya me masua Bible na koduro no se me se me quote bibia kire wo a na me nim ba bia me gina enya baumia wonim Bible or for so obesua onkonko sua ne yie na wonim Bible mo anya ne ho se wo ye Kristo ni chen obi o ye born again te se me ye born again 1974 na me was secondary school from 2 and I'm here born again. Now since then I've been very consistently studying the Bible and working in it. Me fomo me hwe Bible mu e kire wo se wo fomo awurade a e kwan se ni se so na se ofa. Let me read you the scripture. Acts chapter 13 from verse 16. Then Paul stood up and beckoning with his hand said, Men of Israel, and ye that fear God, give audience. The God of this people of Israel chose our fathers and exalted the people when they dwelt as strangers in the land of Egypt. And with an high arm brought he them out of it. And about the time of 40 years suffered he their manners in the wilderness. And when he had destroyed 7 nations in the land of Canaan, he divided their land to them by lot. And after that, he gave unto them judges about the space of 450 years, until Samuel the prophet. And afterward, they desired a king, and God gave unto them Saul, the son of Kish, a man of the tribe of Benjamin, by the space of 40 years. Still, Bible say, Nyankopon ma omo Saul. Saul besenkwe. And when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king, to whom also he gave testimony and said, I have found David, the son of Jesse, a man after mine own heart, which shall fulfill all my will. Tio, Nyankopon yi ahemfo mienu, Saul, one can say he was after his own heart. There be. David, by Nyankopon say, wait there, he is after my own heart. I didn't think I make answer. Israel for ne cancer chinchina ye pe Saul, ye pe hene, e bra Nyankopon ye say, sabri, almost ye pe. Nyankopon say, asa, okay, meshira Saul so amam. Inti mo mfa nko na mo de sa hene ba, say ni besimo so, e be mu say, almost ye pe. Nyankopon shira so ma o. But David de Nyankopon say, me Nyankopon David ye ohene a makoma epe na obeye mepe sampa ye no na Alan say baby ye gina no a Christopher mompa ye say December 7 2024 aba ye to no nyamenka Christopher akoma na ye nto aba emma nia onyankopon ankasa eyi na maye na nye nipa epe nansei Alhaji Baumia oko Muslim phone kramofo program bi na honorable KT Hammond ho
Amadi for program ye introduce Alhaji Vice President Baumia no KT Hammond so onte ne ho ase say ya mfa nka ho say ono no ye president 2025 enti ya mfa saa asem no nka introduction no e ho na panini ba ko sori no ko ka kire wo mo na Baumia te ho mo vi no
o ka kire mpanyifo no nyina say KT Hammond na dwene na waka no na yen kramofo amadiafo nkramofo ne yen akade yesere nia oye Nyankopon pe sa omedi oman so entinya Kristofo nko na ebo sa mpaye no enkramofo bo mpaye se baabi a Ghana gina sesi ano Ghana hia wo bia Nyankopon asoma no da nyame akoma so na nya de nipa dom no e ka se yepewe ne de by force ne de ehunahuna ne de sika ne bribe ne de tumi a emfiri nyame ho e de hye omanfo se we na chenchena amomfa no
na hifo na se ala na nkasa yie
eno na meka se nyaatwombe a ekoso no se Ghana-fo asofo politicians akristofo enkramofo mediafo aloyafo judgefo adriverfo se ye nyae se ye de nyaatwom ena ebo bra oman ye nko ba bia nanka mamenkan enema no a baumia achidifo no bi kan ya ene me ibu ni din wo ha mansa ne kwa ba mebo didin menua benefsen ni pepa yi front page of the by intina me koma no
a daily dispatch
me postu niam de bi koma benefsen no benefsen ka kire me so ene ne de di kan ya wahunu se saa baumia nkrofo ene baumia nkasa kabonom omunyina akeka nsem se baumia yesremuni nti yentoma no baumia yekramuni nti yentoma oso onte da me nwanwa kakra de
se ni nya na obi a wo ka no kre na akiro
mate bada de na sa abre no de man the front page eno ne asema na me nwanwa
se no onte
enso number bia ba social media enye ono nko na me bo no so bo but ono no se na me ne tiri nti no ana me sheda send bebre koma no unte ya eni enti se enne odi we aba se ne me di we na bre no onfa ko ye front page ochena no nka nkyere Ghana fo se asem no okafa alamba chematen ho no anodom brejina ho na no den a abranti a wunya nu ba bia pani mu te se Alan eboa me akikire MPP ansa na ono beba na anodom bre no na ni tipe te sei enti politics inti utumi nya kukuduro e kansem fon sebe nsem basa ka opani a watimi akikire Africa Continental Free Trade Area ama the whole of Africa Ghana e benefit wo abam tumi kasa fon kasa basa say politics inti obi a wono ayan hihye a aban yi MPP e dey call campaign 1 factory e dey call campaign say yen santoma yen ensem ne bi wo ho a mehwa na me bisa me ho say e ba ne say empanyifo ka asem bi yesi koto de na nyanya nkyere de nyanya nkyere de say wo kuro ho obeka wo but you see sa asem no enne sa asem ya bai alanchematin me pachew
I say
that's it was all over. You see Baumian Crofo say movement for Baubia must win alanchematin enti say waka asem a etete Ghana fo mu Ghana ha enkramofo ene Christopher ye won tokwa enti na make chew say asem da ho no enye religious religious ankankramofo ene Christopher anka ye won tokwa ke ye ko political ye vote na wonu a wo ye kramoni wo tibi wura aso ndam say wo pe Christian vote na ala no ye Christian wura aso ndam say wo pe Christian vote ya be ka che so no no otete oman no mo no kura ye nkanti
say kramoni no
yes
ewura Christopher
yes
ason dem
yes
akọ solicit
na ba omi asori beberebe okọ ede na ope wadani Christo ni wa convert
say Timothy no aba betu
you see say enipa su no nukuredie nim na ye nya atwomo etese Baumia die etese vice president Baumia ni suban no etese MPP fo no a omo kasetia ala no etese media fo no a omo kasetia alan ye nya atwom it's the highest order of hypocrisy me hu obi da so me pacho nipa na opeso otie manimu asem ontie ni ye na Ghana ba bia Ghana aduro no empire media maka kire masore ma ne se me MPP ni ani apa me ana mabaye movement me wo MPP mu no me hu alanche maten se sa nipa wei na obedi Ghana nimu a ebeboa wo man no wo free MPP mu no sa niema na ehye ni mu no wo anya ama MPP o nimedie ene akomapa ene ahobrase ene suahunu amamuo ni akandie papa Alan ehye ni mu efiri ni nkwala abrem ode ye adwuma o USC ode kosom United Nations ode som AU ode som Ghana man under Akufo ode asom Ghana man under Akufo ado no saa nipa no Alan wa anya ama MPP enhye party mu ehye nipa ni mu enti se Ghana fo tie mi yie o montie mi yie na ba bia ye duro no mi yi enipa emiensa John Mama Bahumia ene Alanche Martin wo mu baako ene ba be president after abato aye betu sa na ye nyina ye hu no na me catch them Ghana for nyina MPP for NDC for CPP o mo any party bia say Ghana be bia ye gina no John Mama why vice president why president pen Bahumia 8 years or ye vice president any Alanche Martin onya vice president da o me president da sa me me say gina ho a o ma dwuma o ma ye no track record obi anto Alanche Martin John Mama nto no Bahumia so nto no omo pa ya wobra me be mau evidence no hu no na Ghana fo ankasa nsese se enya political party na ebeji wo man yi o kandifo na ye de na eba no ana obeji wo man ya na so obese no ade ndam kasa MPP party baako ye hunu kufo amamuo ye hunu kufo ado amamuo ye hunu kufo kendi a wodidi party nanim ana ye hunu kufo ado so kendi a wodidi party nanim two different leadership styles two different governments the same party obi obeji mechim me man evidence no bebrebe entine se me kase enya party no na gi nipa oman no na ye nipa no ankonko no ye president a constitution de tumi ma no Ghana fo ye ntie me ye because
leader na ye hwehwe
me catch that say dia etwato okra na sukase pa ala ne ye ansa na wo firi aban mu ene IMF se ye beko se ye nko President de Jananum, Ghana beyond aid. Can offerate Jananum, IMF never. Baumia Jananum, Omo deputies in no beer Jananum. Monso Mabo Bussi who shall we are self an engine. And I feel Bussi said the idea do. I want you to ask Abba. Moko baby, your cobo busy in ye. IMF Hong Kong World Bank and Aka. I feel I buy ferry, President no ferry, the Vice President were ferry, Finance Minister ferry. Alanche Martin, my information is that Alanche Martin is the one who told the president, say, Openi, baby, you jirande there. Say, you know, be a babu me try and hook a crabia. Within 3 weeks to 1 month, this economy will crash. The only alternative is IMF because you to me kwabontin, and why I exhaust to her. And this over here, I buy to be taking that decision. A basa president that my instructions say. Ministers be 10 or so me who list no wo monko media monko abonten so enko kyerɛkyerɛ asɛm no monkyerɛ Ghana for say ni say na ba ya nti ya san akɔ IMF obi adwane na NDC for bo say sa asɛm wo ya ba die MPP for ka so monko IMF ya to adi ana NDC for MPP for so esu sa asɛm me kon kan na baby Brian Champon ya kwa ye bi okwawu o sheda frɛ ala ne yɛn ko nyina na MPs is regional MPs constituency executives regional chairman no executives John Boadu na still no regional secretary yen yana ko hia Brian Champion si mo na mo firi aban mu honorable minister o ha general secretary o ha former general secretary o mpani form kan che si IMF amodi yekoyi mama party nyina jija obi esu se ye ko campaign a yen hunu de ye ko ka kire amanfo se wo msan to abama ye party John Boadu sorry oh ye be film de ko jende ahoche na ekrom de ye be film wan kire kwan ye be fa so film na alante me nchen na la jo hinido monkomo ide anu ohwe na we chief de aye de gisa wo kasa alan sorry ginaye e wo ko be pono so anajo o kasa be ye 30 to 40 minutes senia ya sheda prepare speech de ama no so on kasa o kire kirem ensem potia alan kan e bi ne se NDC for say wo mo bosa nye yie because wo ena de Ghana eko IMF kura ansana MPP aban no eba 2016-2017 efe wo say sa ana say an ana ya bo modin na nka ya free IMF nhihye enum na nka sese ya hwe yie mum ena ya ansan kwoshem sese ya san kwoshe ho ana 2 IMF no so wo ho no it is a club and Ghana for ye dues paying members of IMF. It is a hochiri ye ni etwa ye ni hwe bia na nye yi a ye wo ho kwan enya musuo na mom utimi fa IMF sika nko a enya wo man yie ma na nye yie ahochira to say de wo kwa ukoje kakra na wodi nyansa kwan na de twetwa ho na ntentem no wagina wana so na afi wa hwe no me kwan enti endisi fo ntumi mose na yenso nkasase ehwe yie enti se yenko IMF bio a say Alan kasa wie no Brian Champon no mu MPs na ewo ho regional chairman executives John Buadu constituency obi aboard nsem or the akomato yam ne and that's what fufuro bi bre MPP for.
They just said, "Well, encourage and motivate the rank and file."
Me na make a and I am telling you today, say, asemo da ho no. Baby a Ghana sika sem akodie. Aya bobo se atwa ehwo ahia ma IMF fo ama ye nhihye kete na enum nso ama eto gye eto ahodo ekum adwuma no. Ayiranche maten ene adwuma wura. Wa kire say from PSI one district one factory automobile policy or the buy and then make us say global companies akese pa be 7 automobile companies emunsia wo Ghana ha na Ghana economy net say no mugitum alanche matinya san nim de ne nhihye ode to wo manim
and the Ghana Police Service Nissan Navara pickups are omo edenam Ghana nyina no were assembled here in Ghana
sa alanche no so no na okachire party for no at that time okachire him say look say ya hwen hihye bia etise ya ye besa akwa IMF mu ntin say no ekwa ye befa so be free ho no hia ala na kire we nyina o be free party no mo no o free mu ape no de ne hihye betu dwa say na de asema me refi ne say time na Ghana enya enko IMF no aban no free mu a omunya nkoye no president ne vice president ne keneforiata no omka ha nyina koka say IMF dey over our dead bodies e ko interview omunya omka ne ko interview Alan asema okan ne say menua sabe minya nyame ne matumi aka say IMF no ye nkoho da minya ya ke ye nkoho enso minim de besi kina enti ne sese ye mom ne say enhihye ne anamontuo ene ntutuye bi wo ho ayya ye nkoho eno de se ya anye ne ye dia no hunu kwa kase ye nkwae ma bi ye nkwae ma fudia ye dada ye kra enti asem no bae no wo mo e kan se ye nkwae hwan no wani monyama obetumi akoka cha Ghana fom na yeyi Alanche Martin was the only credible minister kasa gidie wom na oti situation na se na oma a solution into the future na ne Alanche Martin ka kire Ghana for say monhwe dwuma ma ye dia ma Ghana ebra menye vice president menye president monhwe dwuma ma hihye dia ma the whole of Africa na monfa Ghana enhye mensa na mesom mu yi a Alanche Martin e ka kire TUC national executive say I am not corrupt, I have never been corrupt, I will never be corrupt. Empanyifo no ba ko ka kire ne say wonko ani politician a wo Ghana ha wo betumi akasa asem we sei abonte wonko a nenti obi ti sei na so ka say Christopher o mo nsere urade mame na mpesa mbeso mo a musu obo ye ne sei Ghana ha ye tie no masem minisi kremofo ne Christopher edo ko be na dey ntem asem a ye ka no enya religious ntokwa ye political ntokwa vote ho ntokwa ne ye kono
nana enti wasema wo kan se ye hwese Ghana mampanyini and we are told to say of our telephone FRE managing director of the International Monetary Fund IMF say Ghana yeba IMF now subsequently my information minister and the issue a press release ebe catch Ghana for say dear president ayini now while instructing a lieutenant to engage IMF na esi wasemi so ana
asema make catch on say answer na president betime si na adwene pi no na nye easy ma no say yenso say be Ghana ye mpanyimfo kakra wo man mu enti niema ekoso ewo eponachi no yenso ye tibi de baen aye nim na me ka kire wo enne aban ne didi tu ne ho say IMF ko na ye ko na fe de ama economy no asan rebound Alanche Martin
adwene no
asemo a okan ya president agitum what you say enti no so obi ti say onso mo man yi da na wo kasa na ofiri he wa ye bia presidents ne vice presidents kura entimi nye bi na no na me call radio station bi NDC4 station bi me call na me ti o mo kam o mo say John Mama is the Kwame Nkrumah of today enti bi du ho na mbisa host ni se na ye den na moma jo mama sa abasoboi o ye den na otumi ne Kwame Nkrumah se na me say mukura mo hwe de ekoso say yesi ye ka political leadership Kwame Nkrumah of today wo Ghana ha eni alanche maten enye jo mama enye Akufo-Addo enye obia ade na meka ne sa Kwame Nkrumah be ye president first of all ansana oba be lead Organization of African Union Africa Unity Project no a president obe di enim okonye beyond the borders of Ghana e ma ne call the whole of Africa Alanche Matinya me vice president onyanya president waye adwuma ma Ghana man ye nkoso ye sikasam ne ade emfidi dwuma ne adwadie etumi atene ne nsa ye adwuma ho won faso ma the whole continent of Africa Continental Free Trade Area United Nations for AU Commission aban mu mpanyimfo nyina agitum you are serving for president obi agitum say Alanche Matinya is one of the key architects not drivers are the way why politician be no Ghana ha enipa ne me enu omo kala no say ento aba ma wo mu hwan enna adwuma wa ye akọ beyond the borders of Ghana even before say Alan ebe minister and protect Ghana and protect Africa enterprise Africa businesses are Alan ebuami achichiri wo other African countries wo mu hwan na ye bida enne se Ghana see ye president ahoyehia ye wo mu yi na Alanche Matinya gina ho a menyini se Ghana fo hwe baby fufuru bia enye party because me ka kire wo se nimde no ni suahunu no hye nipa no mu a o free party no mu a onya sa nimde no ma party hye no mu obetumi de abo man ti yanwene ho yie ni enya se wakoka se nanka ngon ka se kremoni kura pe Christian vote na ne Christian ono mo no okopa Christian vote a wabo musuo me se Ghana ha entokwa bie ni Christofo ni enkremofo ntem ma wo mo blackmail obia nobody will take that blackmail and the victim game no
Alanche Matinya is not only Christian leader,
yes,
but a Christ-like leader.
Yes,
what is the attribute of a Christ-like leader?
Yes,
how does it link to Alanche Matinya attributes?
Sasemu ya Alan kan no. Kristo ankasa kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ wɔn mo a yɛde ya no ɛsɛ me awurade no ɛnna wɔn yɛ makyidifo na mmom wɔn mo a ɛyɛ mapɛdeɛ no ɛno ne Christ-like character no sɛ wo bra wo ho ase sɛ wo tumi ana wo ni tumi sɛ wo hunu wo nua mɔbɔ sɛ wo suro nyame na wo mfa bɔnedie ne atirimɔden ne kata ahyehyɛ ne proyɛ ɛnyɛ wusu ne wo ban ɛne nneɛma foforo bebree a Kristo ankasa bɛkyerɛ Alan asɛm ne sɛ mepɛ sɛ meyɛ servant leader Christ-like mepɛ sɛ meyɛ shepherd leader Christ-like mepɛ sɛ meyɛ sacrificial leader Christ-like mepɛ sɛ meyɛ empathic and kind leader Christ-like ɛnyɛ nsɛm a wɔsɔre anɔpa na ɔka no kɛkɛ ɛyɛ nsɛm a wadwene ho ɛna ɛyɛ ne suban nso a wo ne Alan anante wobɛdi nokore na wonyɛ nya atwom na womfa political ɔtan ɛnkasa deɛ how can anybody regret? And I am surprised at some of the pastors. Oba akotetiru na eyemenwanwa se otumi ka se enye Kristo ni nko na betumi man so eye kremo hwan na aka se kremo ni ntumi ni o man no so. In any case, ono wa yesofo will he go and preach to a Muslim so unconverted to Christianity ana ne kremo so no aye we software exactly it na make sure say asoma
ni chocho mucho eye ema ne ba ko a wo pe running mate no woni no na
yo Matthias here so hu no enti asofo enya atwom a Christofo enya atwom mediafo enya atwom a judgefo ne a policefo ne a lawyerfo enya atwom politicians enya atwom na yen ka no kore na yen change yen fa double standard ye mind be ye
nana
ye mind be ye
utie that handsome young man National Youth Organizer of the MPP Mustafa Salam na utie
ni video ni nyina wo me machine so
na utie cheerleader Aziz Futa Nasara coordinator omun sem omu kan ya now since 1951 Kwame Nkrumah ebe leader of government business besi ene aye wumi and then subset 1992 ABC ene 32 years later Ghana Emma Muslim be the opportunity that by in terms of voting but emremuno yes Muslim be quite say ontime ascending to the highest office na
how asaba wo gede say wa yi no hwan ne betumi ahyehye mmara say wo ye kramoni ana wo ye bosunsumni ana wo ye buddhist ana wo ye say wenu nyina bi Ghana ha o ontime nyi president obi an hye sa mmara no but ye tie ne say e dey di pefe say democracy ekemem ke bia mamu aye de abato ene yi okandifo no de dodo na dwene beko de dodo na koma beko de dodo no epe ebeko no eno ena ye de ye adwuma
this parliament yeah
sa pepepe majority rule enti se majority no accounts majority Christian majority away na majority ne say ye fa minority leader majority ne pe na se majority ne say ye de ye ne ye mu majority ne ba ko ye leader so a eno so emu blackmail koso bebrebe ene ye ma kremoni kwan ene ye ma pepeni kwan ene ye ma ceremony kwan look Ghana ha yan kan okoro ne nyai nyatwom nsem no a ye ka no efiri Kwame Nkrumah peso the kind of development and investment the government of Ghana successive governments of Ghana have made into our brothers and sisters from the north obie ni kwan so to me kase any northerner has been disadvantaged there be that wo be kasa no na we nya atwom this is pure blackmail and I want us to call it that name that is what it is that is playing victim I think we should throw it into the dustbin and say
into di can say essentially a handful na complain say
before say vote no omo feel say Alan free MPP mu ide say obi ko di Alan achi ato ama no a MPP for vote na vote no omo to egu omo freeze mu egu omo freeze mu omo lock no
but time MPP for call primaries no say MPP for Christians and a door so
yes
and omo to ma Muslim
sa enu de say ye omo de enu de ye omo de ana enu de na ye
just say omo ni gidie say majority Christian votes no ombetimi atwa Dr.
Bawumia that is their problem and no the omo how no omo headache they should go and deal with it but I'm saying say Bawumia etumi ko asore a oko say osom ne fe na ye nti obi anim say vote no ope say Alan ekosra nkremosom a ono so pese nkremofo so etoma no Alan osra nkremofo osra chief man ochira nkremofo awdomia eno won aka say dia na mo no mo amunipa na ye kramoni no woni de otumi wura aso ndem mu ma asofo etumi campaign ma no obi enka hwe na me a me ye Kristo ni ma wura aso ndem na me nuanom me ye mumu bia me nso me pese me som Kristo som na me de ba be som eno ne mfom so ne ne we grofo enye hypocrisy there is no other reason for all this noise that is going absolutely none
uko bia enre ene do so a na openre no ene o mahwe abomu a ubeto kwadu na abeto anka
wa asma okay adu nye kwadu na duane na se wa hunu
Christopher no mu no na kwa preach anti Christ ana
no ba tibida ugina Christopher nim ba omi okoshi ankramofo no video na wa ha upa me be ma na wa bo ma me mfa ma na wa nso bo bona mama bona manfo die bo die ba omia no anu muton o ka kire nkramofo nia na chidifo no e ka kire nkramofo nia won ka kire Ghana bona won mo eye newspaper editors no obi antie no won hunu say asma me ka no
nia so omunim
na nia ade ene won nya ye mo obi a me ka nkira ala na ye ne campaign wode ne nkotodwa agufom ana wo sra Christopher nso say mon time achi wo a won tie ase no it is your problem. Alan has no apology for anybody. Two, Ghana ha problem bien near Christopher and
Nkramofo. Could it be say since January 2023 and Alan wakauchi great transformational plan and as a ubia ntwena dwene nkoso what is contained therein name no oka we die.
This is very interesting.
Enti oka we die.
We na mo feel say ebebre aladase. Now unfortunately for them no. Enya no na Nyankopon hwe. Ana enya no na Kristofo nso aye Kristofo ye hwe. Because ye nim say ebinumu play victim. Ana mo person mo blackmail Ghana for a Kristofo titru.
It is an FPP for Equano. There's a special team working around to confirm, say, Ombetimi di Upoku Nyina ba, Nimfo Poku Nyina aba. Poku Nyina so you're the 5th chairman of the Pentecost Church. And at the end, they will work around to see, say, Ombetimi di Naba, if indeed.
There be said American Alan, I can't ask him, or can I say? So, what share statistics are? A bayan kasa and kunte bua. Wabu ediafa o mine nipa dodo ene baabi a yesum ahodo no eda a Kristofo ye ohanchemu aduoson baako ne akiri ena nkremofo ye beye ohanchemu edunson enti wo a wo pesa wo di president a ye di abato ene dodo amamu na ekono de tie bia no se wani abre a oboba wura baabi a vote dodo no enti na meka kire se enye religious assembly ye kan o
political
vote assembly ye kan
munya kan
me ja ka se me ja me campaign no ade a me gidi wo me kuma mu se John Mama Baumiane Alanchematin is the man for the moment my mouth senti se Ghana for ye kan Alan kan asem ye jutumu afa ya nya ntomo so a yes nya me penye ho. Why should I go and apologize to anybody? Has anybody preached violence and hatred against Muslims? Did Alan preach that? One more kwaka say don't vote for a Muslim. Are those the words that Alan used? And I say, one more person go Alan anymore. I say, any use so. Since you say, me be da. And I come back say, you go him. My ya kwa graduate school, University of Ghana. What you say? So the omo ye they made the and kwalasem, but the woman they say, as I say, you move to see a bon thing. Near the Ghana for Casa. Near Chile almost say, any papa no yanko papa so in the mammono, a bit almost selfish interest in tea. Obo pese baby o mo tie na wo ma so ma mo to afọ for che no e so mo tena ho a eno so mo Ghana mo Ghana MPP emfiri ho
nana ohininto na
Alanchematin emedi Ghana enim na oman yim pagya ne
nana ohininto ye ne twenkomoi akọwie se Alankojo Chematin, founder leader of the movement for change Afrafranto, the Yellow Army. And I cried this for some the Green Army.
Political party, no more army. Political party have more track record than that. Independent banner say I feel in the jargon. But say yeah. Yes, the Odi Kayano. And a woman Isiano. It
is the Yellow Army and a Green Army swabber. It's Blue and White Army and answer white.
And a woman myself.
Nah. A home commoner, Yanina no hininto 18. Nana, time wa Alanchematin Casa or Pentecost I saw them on. Na wujina na chi. Na oka no about Trinko. Oka no about Trinko. I didn't know cost wa wadwini.
Dear ala de kan ye be den say. Monto abama sekriso momon paye say. Nyankopon be yi obi a man after his own heart. Semi go to yes, and no nebeboa Ghana o. We are Gramoni, we are Busunsumuni, we are Christo new. Say ye nya omampenia nyame eda na kuma so no yi na mayanya. We are ndisi ni a ho nkyereo. We are pipi ni a ho nkyereo. We are CPP ni a ho nkyereo. We ni party bia nso a ho nkyereo. Ala ne say Ghana o man no eda ho no. Aye MPP NDT politics ya. Ye ni munkrofobia. MPP aban bae ye sheda egu wo munwuma ye nim nkrofobia ndisi aban bae ye sheda egu wo munwuma ne ade wo se saa de no emfata yenyi okandifo a won ka se me free MPP munti me ba ene me behwe me MPP fo se ne president Kufu Addo kan ya eye me ya se ebinum wo voter regional ya bie da mansu atwi afa wo so a na okoka kire wo mo se wo muti ya krasa oba hana wo monto mountain kai se wo tena o baby ye to aba masela wo MPP What's our catch the Binomo Central Region say, candidate amedene by parliament no, mu yi ni fi onti na manfa development. She say wonye obi a work on minor bom wo de hwa MPP fo nko a yanya ne saa. Ye pe obi a won fa saa adwene no, ende saa akoma no, ende saa ansem no mebu o man. No one ka say we MPP na we NDC na hwan. Enu nti na ye man de tie. Nti saa abre ye gina mu ide. Me sire Ghana fo. Alanche mate asem na o ka no, Ghana fo ntie ni ye. Ne enya say ye di we no machi say akoka say ni say adwuma alanche maten aye ama Ghana dada. Enya ni so ade ho a wode ato ho.
It is a Christopher.
Eno na say ye hwe.
A Christopher no etie de alanche maten eken na omu rehye ne mu. Say yes. Dodo no ato ama wo. Waba ma mpanyina. Adwuma no obetimi aye.
There be so onya bi da. Ana me ka chi se me ka wutie. Onyanye president, onyanye vice president. Adwuma a waye ne ye de won mu a aye president, vice president. Eni alanche maten to ho a. Ubebi say na tumi kitikiti ekuta alani. Say minister, ana ambassador to the US, ambassador ko ye wo US. Me say me ma ho track record a. Cosmos oil a eba be pie Ghana, ombehu petrol mai. Alan di mu akoten kase o ambassador. Agua Emma Ghana for to me de woman tad the tamo a yanwene or Ghana ha ekoton America tariff free. Alan de buy. Millennium Challenge account a binding ye di ye N1 ni ma keke kan over $500 billion. Alan di mo akot as ambassador no ye deputy minister mpono obey minister. And obey minister for 4 time. Or the pillars CC ho say look economy no yampe growth poles a ebe dey see ebe peja. And obedi President Kufuado na yase was sounds de 140 automobile policy enne ye assemble those cars ye nkokra mfia man no ne Africa Continental Free Trade Area nhihye ya Kwame Nkrumah no penso omubo homodi kwa ye ntimi anye no because Kwame Nkrumah time no now the president of Nigeria was saying say Kwame Nkrumah focus too much on the political union into ye economic union amasoda ECOWAS na say Alan nhihye no de aba no deep thinking scientific and strategic policy thinking ani ahihye si ho no say wo ya ne saa ebe de say bedwiregu say Ghana for hunu hu fa so obehunu say the Kwame Nkrumah of today for Ghana any Alan Martin.
It do we know the entire 1951 BC no the piano present bia Christian
see me catch us a majority no na majority na simply ato Obama the majority candidate. What is the complication about
the Muslims are complaining
me da menti so obi a complain say ba omi ankrofo yi sabre yi na say eye jihad tio kremoni ka say jihad me da menya kremoni na jihad a metetete no enya papa sa Aziz hwan no
puta
or say enkremofo ntiase say 2024 abato na yebeto no eye jihad e man kremofo na kremofo should take over Ghana. That kind of language no no nye destructive and no nye irresponsible ti say ni adodom preti ho edi alanchemate atem no no nye irresponsible and no dey nya responsible no obi ka say me Christiani enti mommo mpa say Awurade bema ye Christiani a oye after God's own heart no medium na mesom mo meye ahobrase meye empathetic meye considerate meye say the record of performance and expertise the whole world.
So for Ben,
what is the problem?
Chematin ka say we no so for Ben beje Mike ka say we ni nipa fitting odi ambassador be sisi obey trade minister no on yente say enkeka wa bia wono ho
men kai so for ni din men kai so for
ba ko bi ji Mike
yes.
Kasa
But me say Alan ko gina TUC for National Executive Committee enim ka kire o say I have never been corrupt. I am not corrupt. I will never be corrupt. Benifo no ba ko sorry ka kire say you Alan won ko na obetime gina bedwam akasa asem politician bia ni Ghana ha obetime aka bie Alan aka John Mama nka bi na ba omi anso nka bi na fe Ghana for respond ni yenhwe
ba bia de asem ko
sa pepepe na mekan sala na kana bedwam o kana bontin panyifo te enti John Mama so nka say I have never been corrupt, I am not corrupt, I will never be corrupt. Ba omi anso nka say I have never been corrupt, I am not corrupt, I will never be corrupt. Na fe yemfa kan sie ni hihye so That's my challenge.
Over support to a televised debate amongst the three.
Oh, papa. My support to pa. Na untumi force will be. Se nipa no ye no se me ma. Untumi force no se bra. Anka. Ebeye interesting. Eno pe na beka.
Anka. Ebeye interesting.
Ebeye very interesting.
Oh, okay. I say Reverend Dr. Ampia Kofi. And a cancer says no.
Right.
Hey.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, men na ko.
Reverend Dr. Ampia Kofi.
Yes.
And also kind.
Yes.
Nana.
Yes.
Move free a Pentecost so the must a life chapel a bishop elect one. And as some corona and a mocha. Is a move to us one now move jai.
Yeah, but to us den pa. Necessary Christopher so any buy a house. Say as some
LGBT plus, you know. Christ-like leader, Obesign.
So on sign. So no president.
Into an act.
Also a Christ-like. Obey no on sign. We are Christ-like.
It is a person not Christ-like.
No dear, one dear Bible. Kasa papa tia. Sa homosexual no Bible kasa tia.
A dear the man. Echo beyond a Christian. Echo Christ-like leader.
Ye Bible mo say me ko tu Yesu ma say Yesu say enya wo mo ayede ya no.
Ya no fafa.
Eka urade no. So we are Christ like a usuban no wa ho brase no. Wa dwene a ehu onipa mmobon akoma ehu nipa mmobon no. Ahantan ne ahomaso no a eniwu mo no. Atumisem no a eniwu mo no. Eno na stumi kuta na o de ye adwuma obi mu so we de katumi ekuta ne de ka ahantan ne ahomaso obi de Alan me de menimu ne obi a onim Alan be di sa dance na kire nyame na meka
edimuko ya bo bedru fie a motena se strategy committee for sa ekwan ya munam so no mudi brief mo ho no no regret bia
me momo de obi sa me as an individual advisor Alan why ade pa se wagina ne na so aka se opeso ye Christ like on person ye Christian keke no person ye Christ like sa asem no Alan
personally no
enu na babua Ghana I'm telling you
tutujagu
enu na baji oman ye wa wompe no enye by force we nya ntokwa we nya timdidie because ba omiane ne krofo ko kan kremusem no obi ani o matem so what's the big deal, what's the difference
now other than NDC4 are not admonition
say no na me ka kire wo say eye vote ho ntokwa MPP4 no feel say Alan free MPP we there so ko na se ne domi boji si ya say o mu vote be yira e be free ba bia MPP4 vote no ba no e chen enti na omani abre na no so de omani abre kwa because Alan wo ko na Ghana fo so boji so adwadifo ma boji so emabunu boji so papa we no betimi ama adwuma ba na ye ma ene mabunu anya adwuma ye wa kire nso so obetimi ampa adwuma wura no mu nyina boji so say papa we me ono no obo a metete me empretak na adwuma ene aye $1 billion business bebre na we Ghana for say ye be na wakoka say Christ like enti emfa no emfa mu na sendua mu a se ne ye asema
china nyame ya adomu a there's going to be a launch of a major survey of preferences opinion polling part 1 no china beba na part 2 no beba Monday. I'm just relishing what's in there. Say
I made a majidi say Ghana for 8 year Alancha Martin asem enne baby a yegina yi CD no what the $2 ho am say akobe 13 o say 12 point something da bia yeto aniema buom aduane buo petro no kra de sese yetumu a yenka nkire wo bia enti wo bekọ no yebu wi ansa na wahunu say na no me spend 200 no ade iko nanim kakra o ene de asan abrase ana Alan kire say look we no enye rocket science sa wo koswa say de bia yemfa koko nyina nko amanone yemfa oil ayetu crude oil ayetu Ghana ya wa refinery ye de kokoton amanone ne ye nya koto crude oil free baby say ye de bread tem oil refinery so one refine sebe eno ekosi say enti wo hia okanifo a wo wasa akukuduro no wo adwene no obeka se da bi san hihye we de ye na ne ani nafe ye ne ankasa agudie ne ne pa awurade de amaye no yenso yenya mu mfaso ne yemfa mpagya chen se ye de kwama no ne a kakra bi
Beje se
so no
majority
industry
ani ye ko ho ntokwa yi na
ntokwa be de ho ani gina nya nkrabofo ne Christopher ntokwa
the majority Christian vote ho ntokwa ne ye ko
no ne ye
na majority account vote ye benden
oh what is it Alan we see Kumasi we see Joshua we mo see yediem eno nso wo ti akaka jam mo nkasa wo ti akaka jam de for say Alan ba no
the majority account vote nso ntokwa bebem
misi vote ho ntokwa ne ko enya asori ko ho ntokwa ni o ye vote ho ntokwa me na make no kure na kire
nipa specifically say onu titintimai na akwadi ya man kwan ya na ka sen ko onye obi asoso na obi onye obi ade na
no ede na mo ho hyehyem bebre sa mo say Alan ono oni popularity o free MPP mu a entosin
I don't know breaking or you backward in modern politics na backward person in modern politics
na ne ja no onye ne nkura asesem no mfa nye ne campaign afi mo how they say so no nya atwom no America no eno no daddy they know say ntokwa na ye kono enye Christian Muslim ntokwa e vote ho ntokwa vote ho ntokwa ne ye kono
eti Christian vote ntokwa de ebesie
Muslim ntokwa no vote ho ye ne won ba wakoko sa ntokwa no ye ba kwa wura ho
ne so no be suma Abubakar Siddiq
ye be suma ko gisa Muslim vote no so pa ye be wura ho pa so so to be kwa asori ya yenso ye be kwa nkramodam akwaji vote na free ho. Or my Ghana, no, nobody should make themselves the gods of Ghana politics. Sani pebi no omuti Ghana, omo waje say, just obu decide say, ube president ube we. Nyamile decide. I'm telling you today.
GBK way. Nana ohininto. In fact, muna moye advisors to Alagojo Chirematine. Is there the GTP the baby ambakwa na mokoi.
Oh, GTP de kwa say na no ne de ye bom paye no wie na awurade hyira so a ne de GP ne be GTP be adwuma na Ghana fo nso be hu hyira
be free mo
nyame apagya ne nsa wo obi so no nyankopon o kan say David ene nipa o da na koma so no ko kan niema nyankopon ehwie gu David so ene niema David tumi ye ma o man no na nipa no a nyankopon po no eye Saul no ono so ko kan ne ho nsa
enti say wo hwe
enipa tumi de yepe enipa mamenche neba enipa tumi de yepe e for kandifo ma ye ho na nyankopon agya ye se musi we dan pe ene emonye ana nyankopon so tumi de ne pe eyi bi ma no no yi ma wo de a masa wawie eno na ala se wo sere se e Christopher Mompaye na awurade nyi bi za ma ye musi enye ntide na ye enipa de na ye
na hifo akra na ka se enye
nya pepe na gu woni bebrebe oh na ka se enye no
because obi say so hwe beneps na say you can here say o share just the headline
o fa sem chia no say no e kire say
Alan's Christian president comments shows his backward in modern politics. Christian president comments anything.
We are editor. When I choose words are or the headline. Inti na masha da abo menu abenefs ndi no. Una choose. Una what choose? Yes. And someone ni panika nyina. We are editor. Una choose reporter crowd and report ba. Na so editor edit wia. Finally, editor to because there be sa headline dey mempe ye penisi. Nenti wonso we nti chesa wonso ofo aso. Nenti sana ben peno.
Sana peno. Now do we need to enrich the narrative, the debate so that Ghanaians would have the best out of the lot? And now say the nyaya ya say we ni pa na ni gloss over.
Asema wo kan dey beji mreo because clearly as I say the debate, especially
7 minutes.
Baby, I was a moving on 16 years of NDC, 16 years of MPP. It's a completely new face. Your mama no free, so that no more still obey some baby. And I'm saying on the on train. Se Ghana for yentimi and you can do for or they a transformational radical thinking. Everybody lead your man. Na blue economy, na digitization, na 24-hour economy. Eno actually say, one more year adwuma anadwumu nyina, ene na ombe start say year adwuma. Say yenya okandifo a ne track record te say Alanche Martin die ni suban na ho brase ni nyame suro etisa landie ya nesa kokoye politicians no a ye de kasade kasachene ede be ka kire Ghana for da ye for me to abama ye wia ye hwiri agina wo mo kon ho no sa de a and the Ghanaians should not expect anything different. Me dey afuto am de be Ghana for no. Yes, ye mu bi wo ho ye politics. Say ye politics mo ne ye fa enye sika. Me catch up pay me more details. Nka me nya MPP ni nka me NDC ni. Say politics sika boom na say nka me ohini nto. Me pay free politics ma. Kanya nka MPP for kom beto me. Kom be ban na me ye retired NDC minister. NDC mpanyifo no bebre. They know what I'm talking about. I won't give you any details.
Okay. A lot of comments have come in. Facebook comments. And Bakum Yunubi say me mouth the opportunity.
Right.
Now comment on it because yeah now it borders on because the mainstream issues and the so manifestly or can say activity for which I will ignore and discard. One of such a messenger is embedded in pervasive narrative, no. Let me read the man. I'm too. O'Neill Amponsa, otherwise O'Neill France. And what about ADAKABRI? I think it will do Nana or Hinin too a lot of good to be decorous in his deliberation on the issue at hand. If he's saying that because Alan or people like him were there at the formation or influx of the party, the new entrants are non-entities and cannot express an opinion. That is a fallacy of begging the question and myopic. Maybe communicators of Alan should just explain the point that Alan was trying to make than to justify that the Muslims are a minority and can't rule the nation. Alan was part of the government he assessed to have borrowed so much, but can't see any development. Ohinito should keep eyes open because if for nothing at all, road construction in Accra is enough evidence. How would they go into the Muslim communities, O'Neill and Ponsa, Amsterdam? So
2 points, 2 things.
Yourself.
Two things I'm taking from what he's saying. First of all, man can't say newcomers are Omaba party no, they don't have a right to comment. I said they cannot insult the elders who have built it before they came. That's what I said. 2, Alan Chamatin never said, say, a Muslim cannot rule this country. One kasada. Mina mako shia Christopher, ana me sere wo mo say, monto aba mame. Na majority ene edi wini, monso mo na mo majority. Afe yesi adenti no aka ebra in the same breath. Baumianu amu. Nechidifo nechitaafo. Awura nkramofo mpanyimfo nim nkramofo asori dem national friends mosque kesi e wo ni ma hoyi. Ekoye program bi ho. Ni nyina say bahumia ye kramoni nti na ye ntoma no. Enti na make a say asem na ye ka no. Enye religious so much. Enye about the vote. Enti yan ka no kore.
Alan enyu ne Abubakar Siddiq Boniface nanam. Eti Boniface say bi na ka Alan eka.
Enti na make a say me en ha ye ho enko ho enye religious. Enye vote.
And it is a Christian vote no masha see. Muslim I can't vote.
I can't vote ni Muslim vote ni nyina. Say ye ko na kan fo so mo ntoma wa. E dey na but you have to go and express your and the asma wo kan no. Be man asma wo kan me de me hunu decorum no wo kan no. Man ka say we abrantia na say we younger wo party ni mu a woni kwan say wo ka wadwene. Namum e kwan papa bi wo ho a ye fa so kasa kire pani. Wa ye bia to ansa na wo ba. And I make two another prayerful.
Right. Nana, o final comment DJ.
Me do ase pa se asemi si ye. Na ko wan krata ahodo nyina ya to ani agu ala no so. Na o ma ye kwan se ye mechire mu. Na ye ne Ghana fo nkasa. Ne ye ne Kristofo nkasa. Ne ye sansre wo mo se a Kristofo nyina. Yesre mo. Ala ne se mokom nkotodwa animu a mommompa yensira awurade se obeyi okandifo a wono awurade nyankopon ankasa epe ema oman Ghana na no na de ahoto ene nkoso ne nkabom ne koro ye beba na wono alanchemate no otu ne ho asi ho nti awurade hu ne mobo na waye na dwen se wode ahomrase wode ninimde wode osom ene aforebo na wo meya hantan ana wo mebɔ Ghana fosu dwe wo mfa tumi emekire die tumi wo na mmom wode ahomrase be som oman na saasem a Alan eken enye bufusem enye ntokwa asem enye asem asese wo bia gina no si bone se wo nso wo pese wo kɔ akristofo anim ekɔkɔ sere wo vote ba obi nso otubi kɔ ekɔ sawa so nda mu nyina edi ntira vote kuro ya enti sa Alan nso akɔ kristofo ho esere wo mo se wo mo nto aba manu a mo obi nka se Alan ene printokwa on printokwa wo mo eka se ba omi aye kramoni nti antoma no no wo mo de wo ma printokwa enkramofo mbanyifo no aka kire wo mo se nyankopɔn ni nyankopɔn pɛ no wo mo kra no saa no mbɛye no ne ntina ne hawo ne sɛn enti enya asɛmbɔne wo bi pɛsɛ wɔtoan wo a wo bɛka wasɛm akyea no obi pɛsɛ osua wasa no ɔmpɛ wasɛm a wo bɛkyea ne pa ɛno de ɛwɔ hɔ ebi na nne me de me huni nanso mesrɛ Ghanafo asɛbe enne yɛ to aba na yɛ nso yenim de ɛkɔso yenim asetena mu de ɛteɛ yenim adwuma alanchamaten ayede ama oman bra onyanye vice president onyanye president not ne ho aba afode so wo party bim so oni party mu saa nimde ni sua hono no ni nyina ahya Alan mu ode ba ba som Ghana na Ghana afanetuma pafra nti mesre Ghanafo na madatiefo gyina so ase se o matie masem asopam
nana ohininto the other just say who the hawkish wing of the movement for change.
David. Me a dove pa. Me hojo. Me hojo pa. Me hojo pa.
You know.
David.
Na dia na say kwala kitty busy there we are bitter, we are full of hatred. No.
Hatred against who? Bitter, but is that the issue?
Is that the issue?
That's beside the point. Me a bitter, me a happy. That's beside the point. Me say that one is beside. I know you kwala asem fatuche. Na bitter na ye dey. Na happy na ye dey. Asem a ye kan. The tedua pa ne say. Ene here. Enye bitter na happy. Enye me dey enye ho na me.
You nana nyame nhyiramo. Na kwajo kire maten so no.
Media for yesremo. Asem no ba. Monya fe to Alanche Martin. Wasomo man no wo dodo nso obetumi ayede asomo man nti me emfa no ho tan eni nyina so political hatred de esay niama nti me de mesre
right ade nana ohininto na yekosre no say omra no meboa yen say ono de eye nanim sem oye senior advisor to Alan Kojo Martin, founder leader of the movement for change. Now one in Nanti over the Easter festive period no just one in the kwasole de mu nyina ugina nachi as a lieutenant Alan Chamatin e kana se nyina na bibi say sia na ye pemu no krepa underlying reasoning and the comments made in person ni nyina no wa hininto and ebetimi afre no your friend no so one opportunity and thereby whoever sees it as an arranged interview the person listener Etienne say the man who was part of the entourage and Nante, you know, that man the opportunity. Now I be catch the now what me prize yen. Now I appreciate exactly what had transpired. Inti Nyankopon na koma so ade and Kojo Martin say a Christopher Empaye na onfa emayen. The way anybody no. Nana you dancing.
Yo, besi what was.
All right. Yeah, you are not young boy. Na you huni wano. Edward Kwesi Boateng for you. And now say makoma so ade. Kunu Ghana for ya damasi. Say Kunu Ghana for over 10 years associated with Ayamema Intijumedi. Kunu Ghana for the pradata share the household oba ne bema nyina Kunu Ghana e de bibi e de bremo. Alaba bazin no de mama no na omotimi e de ahwe e de asiesie wo mo ho na omo monthly cycle no will be intimate and make an issue out of it because be a discomfort be a obano ekomo. I would Kunu Ghana Alaba bazin na wadi abano. Such discomfort would go away. If you Kunu Ghana Alaba bazin na a pretty sexy a flamboyant Ghanaian woman. What me at the Kunu Ghana Alaba bazin. What do you see your home? A man so hunchon capsules or treatment of renal disorders, prostate problems, prostate disorders in your hunchon capsules. 5 capsules in the morning, 5 capsules in the evening for 30 days. Now it was a bingo. Now one had a war. Now cane tablet and I will regulate now what you mean. I had the stabilize the pressure. So be regulate your pressure. So we stabilize the pressure. No, Nina cane tablet and na Kunu Ghana what they are bringing. Now no Mr. K.O. libido for men and also so no stress. I would do no Kunu Ghana Eddie Mr. K.O. the aba memano Eddie distressing woman home. Kunu Ghana I was 0244 139 176 0244 139 176 and at 020 413 9176 020 413 9176 and I said 027 413 9176 027 413 9176. Kunu Ghana, all leading pharmaceutical companies, pharmaceutical outlets, and the chemist over the counter medicine shops in Kunu Ghana. No matter be ho. Now she is also say nay okoto ade na okoto no make sure say ubetimi ato ade no ewo baabia ahotwa na ade bi okra na akoto a ne fe no you can only see it right if environment na yeton ade no ewe kama ene udru makola opposite the Presbyterian bookshop hodum baabia statue this year no makola bo say SIC Life Mall. There's a new mall, SIC Life Mall. Na sa mall hono no ene nei ubetimi akoto a normal hood say books, say stationery, say restaurant, bridal and African fabric shops, beauty and cosmetic shops, mobile phones, provisions, household items, dental and general clinical services, and many more. SIC Life and nei sa maliba utusim when miata I said don't know wafa ayababawa no de ni dinachi no de kokora SIC Life Mall wa sa mo hodom no bo sa babawa no etwa selfies ahodo otwa selfies ahodo no hunu sa amaliba ni abie wankra ha Amaleba ni bi obeti asema me Kenya mapa enkasa no nti asema American enti tie na bo se ababa wa na hu se sa Amaleba de na ba abrochire ewo eye makola SIC life aha enti SIC life ko onum a just a various shops and a chatu betimi de ababa wa na wura wate wo wie so a wo de cash ma wo mo mbeje wo de eye QR code am beje wo de eye credit card mo mbeje wo de momo ma mo mbeje iti ko SIC life more na hormone kokko chese wo bema na se marketing guru no so no Dr. Jesibu Akon ono so sebe na yirachi donya langa jua bi not a 12-year-old rather na ode ne ko SIC life more wa aja doc na ode akwa gina so ode akwa gina so nti asebe da ono no boat hu ntokwa de ye pre nti SIC life more no yanko makola opposite the Presbyterian Book Depot be hu se more no ho no ma decent neat na kokoje in the studios this afternoon Jesibu Akon Doc PhD of the New Patriotic Party MPP and Haruna Kingsley Amaliba of the National Democratic Congress NDC and Mapo Ibo Backman or your Movement for Change MFC the Afrafranto any Echim any Jaji Ozadi and Kenti Mima Osuna Chiabua bi any honum anti ni nyina ne se na no hini to asset tone no o se chamatin kasa bi o kan waso dem bia no se kasadeo se enye kasadeo enye religious intolerance ana edaho scramble for political votes ana ono so o scramble for enya de nwanwa bia to obi abekara sem na yetimi atena se but for now dear Jesibu Ati and I was said in Yamen Famano.
Me want to me see castle. Lama kasonya mi biara anywa. Me sre me ready nyangu ponse. Ama me fa me want to me see castle. Lama kasonya mi biara anywa. Yeni makuma suhadia. Eni pa be de wo biasima. Me ready nyangu pon. Adumu osika. Adu want to osika osu. Ore fu radio. Eti me sre me ready.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Twem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami en sa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan klanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu so hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwe dia wapi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Kracha be pe baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink ya sori anopa no ne yenom. Ye bi she fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ni so hye.
This way chocolate drink.
Ye wo hia ani so hye.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye. cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Neat 100.9 FM Sony. And Wednesday, April 3, 2024. In the studios, Dr. Jesse Buakon, communications team member of the New Patriotic Party, MPP, or Sonono. Sandwiching, Ebo Backman, Movement for Change, Afra Franto, or no so Ewaha, and student lawyer Haruna Kingsley Amaliba of the National Democratic Congress, a Chimono, eso Atnasi. Quick messages kakra na fe no Jesse Buaku PhD MREM. Double Bakupe on Facebook Live was what I'm very happy when he said you ignore insult messages. Kwasi Beidu or say both of you on the show are just dishonest people. If you really think there is nothing wrong about what Alan Chematin said, just replay the audio on your show now. Bias journalist. Fresh Prince Nanam Ponsa also job for the people, cash for the people. Alan campaign also a Muslim like Baumia is a haram to the Islamic State. Ramadan season and he's parading and smoking. Come on, you won't do that. Also, Alan campaign no official. Was it Bedo? Are you okay as human? Christ-like leader too. You take it as bad statement. People are not fools like yourself. So, and teacher we are more say constitution. Or say now that teachers have called off their strike, I beg Ghanaians to help MPP government to solve another problem facing the country, which is known as NDC. And Masawudu Bantama of Ghana is blessed to have HE Dr. Baumia as our next president in waiting and is coming to continue the unprecedented job. Anyway, Jesse, Yane Nana Ohininto Akasa based on a year comments Alan Kojuchiro Martin ye Ewo Pentecost Church, Dr. Wyatt one more Newtown. Nakokotwa a live chapel in the esteemed presence of Bishop-elect Salifu Amwaku. I need to say a religious intolerance, more of fighting for the political votes in the majority realm. Yenti also sway.
Yo, wafa, every idea, Maminchia Ghana for Omutie Nitefem, the president of the republic, the hard working vice president of our time, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and the OD, the New Patriotic Party, and him, General Secretary Justin Kodua Frimpong, and the leadership of the New Patriotic Party. Juma Ghana for the share and sa America Crane, no. Ya chere Ghana for se ejuma ni yebetumi aye omo nkoso no munya gidie eni arehwem ewo yemu yebe koso abo adwumaden na Ghana enya no ntuma pa efra wa fami ba no na mitie enkomo ana wudi enra ena Baumia Mastwin yeso ye di press release e baaye se asemo a leader for movement for change or the two dwa no e so retract no apologize eni saying me ba na mitie former general secretary of MPP ne ono na OD movement for change communication ono na OD mu yipa na de hadwen ne se oka bibi mami starting fi ho o say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia entumi enkase ono nye corrupt. That was the statement okan ye but Alan Chairmantin ono de obetumi aka say he's not corrupt. Ofa the etienne say on the 7th of February 2024 at University of Professional Studies, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ekanu Payne said he has never been corrupt and he will never be corrupt. Ura newspaper headlines are open normal carry the same story. Ukom and Joy Online, City FM Online on 8th February 2024. Obia OTA Nit FM ewie obetumi a check factual a year maker. What can clear say ono ni vision or the bebe bu o man no entina oka say or the digitalization about most of the state institution, because if everything is digitalized in state institutions there is no way say chrono bekoso or the aba uko portal or the aba uko NHI or the aba uko institutions bebrea digitalization juma. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on any day obetumi agina ho edin say senibo say he is not corrupt and has never been corrupt. The etienne say asemo a etienne say ye kan sisi a ha dwen say mimi ye kremoni mimi ye kristoni enti mi kristoni ni de to abama me eye bibi ha dwen eye bibi a brofo no ye frɛ no religious supremacy. Uko Africa haya menu kasai northern part of Nigeria, Kaduna State, any other state teka ho Boko Haram and semwa ye caught Chibo girls any omo muka oni nyina no enam sa Muslim ni Christian comment ya ene menu kasai sa northern part of Nigeria no ho say enti comment bi wo ho as a leader of a party ehun hia se obema sa comment no efi wano aba minu kasaye ne uko Israel Greek Jew for Muslim ni Christian for ho ene krono ebutu adane chese instances bebre Rwanda in the 90s sa genocide issue na si ye no tutis ni enkrofo ekun ya wofa when they show you the videos omo National Museum. If you go and they show you the videos, and omuma historical antecedents, obi koka say where a tribe way, and they didn't talk about ya. There is no way say obi bejina ho edi Christian, the religion, aya politics, Ghana ha. Ghana is a cellular state. Enti na here 1992 Republican Constitution na. Emma hu kwai freedom of worship, freedom of association. It is true. Data from Ghana Statistical Service. Betro say Christopher Edoson si enkremofo. Data from Ghana Statistical Service. Betro say enkremofo eye nipa. Buddhist for eye nipa. Traditionalist eye nipa. Enye Christopher nko ene eye nipa ewo Ghana ha. Ghana no enye Christopher say bia Christopher ene Ghana ye modia. Obi obeka saadi sam papemu Abba Ghana hano nipano he has not been economical with the truth. Baby a Ghana 21st century edwin. We want bread and butter issues confronting the youth of this nation. Issues are traders FMOA Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na menu kasai or the flat rate Abba say obetumi make sure say udu container back from port after passing through the process no say 10%, 5% and 20% near the bemawa. These are the bread and butter issues we are talking about. Not say be away a Christoni, way and cremoni, where you say. Obi obeka sa wa Ghana habia eso pahucho. Na wofa yani say na me. How can you tell us, look in the face and tell us so far as the Christians are more than the Muslim, then there is no way say Muslim ni ebeba be di Ghana nim. In what way? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on many occasions okojina mocks demwa oni nuanum enkremofo kasa no asemo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wan kasa Ghana ne enkremofo de o. He has never said that, and that is the difference. Ghanaians should know the difference between what Alan Chairmantin has said and what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has said over the years. There are big difference. Enya di obi obeka say
ɛdeɛ na Baumia kan ɛdeɛ na Kyerematen kan
Kyerematen ka say I say Ghana is for Christians. Christians must be president. On record.
Predominantly Christian.
Predominantly Christian. So
But
Christian.
that's not a fact.
Oh, wafa.
The statistical service.
Entina mi koti statistical service no. But statistical service no one fan can ho say change na chia and say Christoni and obey mampeni e wo krom ha. And that is the difference. Let's look at the bread and butter issues and not where you say na mibo mami bisasem or say mete former general secretary of MPP and wakodi baby or see ene ye kasei former member of parliament ewo Madina Honorable Boniface Abubakar Sadiq omo betie sim asan kope Muslim vote ewo the Zongo communities. How can you go and get the vote from the Zongo communities? How can you go after telling them that Ghana is a Christian nation? You are going to the Muslim community to solicit for vote. Now who watch they say here the ho. Na ye ni emfa your vote to ma. Ye ni emfa your vote to ma. Wofa asemwa Mr. Kyerematen kan. Mr. Kyerematen should withdraw with immediate effect. Yan hwe ni here. If we be president, ebi awaka ni sisi a na obi anim so we dey awaka. Wofa ye eko anim no. Enkola afe omo bewura politics mu sorry youth groups na ade no. Ebedu baabi a obi beka se o mo de mo nka ho bi. Mo de wu ye muslimi ni enti ye bano leadership ewo club yi mu kra ana association mu kra ensi se ye di ma wu muslimi ni ese ye di ma christian ni. If care is not taken, we are going to have disaster in this country. It is better now for Christian Council of Ghana, all the association, all the Christian community, any other religious bodies, they should write and they should tell Mr. Kyerematen should withdraw the statement with immediate effect.
Okay.
Obia pay vote. Obia campaign or a vote no they pay. If you want vote, tell the good people of Ghana what you do for them. And not where Kremoni, where Christoni. That thing has been, it should be a thing of the past. Yamfantu yachi, yenka asemwa, obia wenya 18 years, President Akufo-Addo, free senior high school abuana ene, or university level 400, abuana, when senior scholarship, Ediko school. These are the issues Ghanaians want to hear. And not where a Christian, where a Muslim.
Enti uwie na yebusa say this tactic of say o koka Kyerematen say on withdraw asem a waka akere most Christians now on apologize no. Are you rather not selling Kyerematen message and other Christians will wake up and listen exactly the Kyerematen ekai?
This is not a message. This is not a campaign message. Ghanaians want to hear proper campaign message.
Okay.
Like the 70 pointer Dr. Mahmoud Baumia eko jina ho echirechire mu a academicians omo eton ade wo krom esukufo obi abegina ho eka ade a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia pese eye de boa Ghana. This is not a campaign message at all.
So when Kyerematen keeps explaining himself and you keep protesting so that you keep the issue alive.
Wafa, there is no way say as ehun hia kra say obeba abegina ho achirechire mu na former general secretary Sanka Sembi o say uyi enoyi Ghana uyi Dr. Kwame Nkrumah si nchen a Alan Kyerematen yobi a wabɔ ne ho modern pa eti say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah obi a wabɛyɛ minister under ex-president Kufuor under President Akufo-Addo wabɛyɛ minister for 7 years, trade minister for 7 years. Otwe ho fi government ni mu a o see the ministers are then o see edo dodo ministers now you were part of the minister, you were part of cabinet, you were part of decision making, you couldn't advise. Otwe ho dia o be kire se we mu dia o mu do dodo me ni say now me person may use words be
right
because
Mate over. Yo, Jesse Boakon PhD representing the communications team of the New Patriotic Party, MPP, and essentially agreeing with Baumiama's win team. Alan should withdraw and apologize for admonishing Christians to ensure say Christian is voted is an elected and not just a Christian, a Christ-like Christian at that. Movement for change. Afrafranto. Ibo Backman. Yinti also in the next 10 minutes.
Adakabri. Mapo.
Mapa.
I was the Kaminchia, Mr. Lanchamanton. When you mean for Mr. Lanchamanton and you bring Michel. Michel, no, on your mamma parts, no, on your movement in pain for you, and you go pan one adum. Yansa, and you miss your Zamono, Onkoda, Omana Dumanunsi, on Juru ye, never ye, Juma for Mangana. Mesha safe baby. Munia Boakun.
This is from a lawyer of repute to be my main kind message. I'll say Fire is president because he chose to do and say stuff that he knew would get him into prison, but certify his integrity with the masses. I like Alan. He's an angel compared to the Osumba. But his biggest problem now is that he chose to keep quiet when the people were being assaulted by King William, the Wamf, and his court. His biggest fight now is to regain credibility with the masses. This is from a lawyer of great repute. And I show the buy.
Yeah, Mapa, my bad double win. Okay, say me, say, Mr. Lanchamanson or Cabano, Ofima, or say, ministers no dorsum. And where if you more, not ministers no dorsum. Dr. Baumia, when you are no vice president. It's also about as I say 50 or not be Juma. And I don't know, I saw a Muslim retain who was that.
County.
Yeah. I know you're just by the way. You see, Adakabre, Mapa. Oh, yeah, I know he need to ask more about Kain. What's it? Conversation is not about on your religious issue or your political issue you discuss. Na nyachum or your hypocrisy. Muni anom MPP for be exhibiting. Obon kan. Dr. Baumia ni tape na oba outing. Let me show you the difference. Dr. Baumia tape no know recording. He didn't know he was being recorded. So if you don't cut the master no kukum. Masalan Chamasin is or your live program or church. The difference is that Dr. Baumia, at the point in time, let's look at what will benefit our people. Can you imagine? You meet your fellow Muslims, and what you tell them in secret in there, let's look at what will benefit our people, not what will benefit Ghanaians. You say such a person should be applauded for saying such thing. There, because I'm a Muslim. I'm not representing myself. I'm representing you. I mean, every statement are more dangerous, or more disingenuous than such statements from somebody who is the vice president of Ghana. That let's look at what will benefit our people, not what will benefit Ghanaians. In any case, if it is no politics, no votes, no Dr. Baumia, how did Dr. Baumia, who doesn't believe in the crucifixion and the resurrection of Jesus Christ? Muslim be Christian be now let's look at the kind of person the vice president is. The Islamic faith doesn't believe in the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Yes, you know, sorry, no Muslims one jinzi. The Mazin Osi. And look at the occasion, Dr. Baumia, resurrection, Sunday. Across a Roman microphone. What's in there? Fellow believers. Believers of what? Fellow believers of what? The vice president, who is a Muslim, goes to a church, is given a microphone on. I mean, if this is not deception, what else is deception? No, in that. Then he says, I will. Which Dr. Baume doesn't believe. Yet you go to church, you get a microphone. All that you are saying is that fellow believers, that should tell you the kind of person we are dealing with. He goes to meet Muslims. I'm one of them. He comes to church. He says fellow believers. I mean, this is the person we are talking about here. So if there's somebody who is dangerous, it is Dr. Baume, Mr. Alan Chamartin. If there's somebody going to follow me, Father, you see, I grew up. This one I was telling somebody, I see, imagine there, if the numbers favor Dr. Baumia, if the number, no, what's the name? Yeah, but no, you are talking about, because you see, politics is a game of numbers. That is why we talked about Baumia. Example, he goes to church because of the numbers. Because he doesn't believe in the crucifixion and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So why would he go to church and call Christians fellow believers?
Because he's after the numbers.
That's why you want them. So the same numbers. Let's apologize to who? Apologize to who? Nigeria, go to Nigeria. Christian from Nigeria, if you go to Nigeria, the president is a Muslim, the vice president is a Muslim. Christians used to be vice president because the president won't win in numbers in Inti. They agreed that they should make the vice president also a Muslim, and that one them they take it. So now, Tinubu and the vice president, we're Muslims. Why? What is it? It is the numbers we are talking about. There's no religious issue. What we believe and what they believe, is between Ian and Kopwan. So what you are saying, it is not religious. Say there, Sabi, Ghana, you're Christians, you're Muslims, you're Hindus, you're Buddhists, you're traditionalists, you're Hare Krishnas. What else you be Ghana?
Alan, is he attracting only MPP members?
No, Mr. Alan Chamartin, Okogoma. Only Mr. African is Koma. Only in Koma because we're MPP and we're in this. We're Ghana for. So his message is to Ghanaians. Let's look at what will benefit our people. Mr. Chamartin has been saying and talking about Ghana, putting Ghana first, looking at leadership issues and not even partisan issues. Mr. Chamartin in some oracle can Nenzama why and then on the Ghana for Vigila do. Nembum say our Dr. Baomi to call. I can pretend to be like a Christian, calling a fellow Christian fellow believer when you know that you don't believe what he believes. This is dangerous. A leader who has no integrity, who has no credibility, and who is not forthright. A leader who pretends, well, depending on where he finds himself, can never be a good leader. Can never ever be a good leader. And that is dangerous, something that Ghanaians must watch out for. A leader must be forthright, a leader must be principled. If faith, look, let me give you, even his official posters, he just removed the title Alaji from his official posters.
Well, how?
Oh yes, check it, official posters, check it. If you don't check, why? Because you want to get a Christian vote, but you don't want a Christian to get a Christian vote. What kind of hypocrisy is this? What kind of unyachum is this? And you think you are going to sit down and keep quiet after looting and destroying this country? You think Ghanaians will sit down and allow you to go on like that? I will always quote Kennedy Japan. Also, these people are looting Ghana as if there's no tomorrow. And when they loot, they send the money outside. The kind of looting that has gone on. People who didn't have who couldn't even afford a car tie. They have about 5 cars. They have houses in Trasaco. Instead, Ghana should keep quiet because of MPP. Why? Am I not older than MPP? I joined MPP 92. It means I'm older than MPP. So why should I sit down for people to destroy this country? Why? What shows my children will support MPP? What shows my children will support NDC? So if my children decide not to support any political party, we should allow these parties to destroy this country, and people will come and defend, even when they know these people are thieves, looters destroying this country. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? Is that how to build a nation? That when somebody has said something, because you want to make political capital out of it, look at someone like Anodem Pre. Saying your politics are who is he? Nonsense.
Oh, come on.
Nonsense means something that does not make sense.
No. But at least mind way before no.
Yeah, so
now,
it's so annoying.
Jesse Boako can be the Alan na obit me call a mosque where I canvas for the Muslim vote on so.
Dr. Baumia. Alaji Baumia. See, on Podo use Alaji, but my friend Dr. Baumia. Oh no, okay, she kukum. On any yankofo, Onunyanum, Muslims can say no. Openo, Yan okay chapel. I can pretend to be a Christian now. So what is wrong there, Mr. Alanchamanton, Oboko? And Mr. Alanchamanton, in any case, why there one kade? Mr. Alanchamanton, my Harry Christian for war, and also to my traditionalist war, and also to my call. But just what can I say? Because what you was remember issue, no Muslim Christian. Because we have other faith in this country. And what we are doing is not religious context.
Okay,
it's a political context.
Finally, on your first 10 minutes, looking at the game of numbers, what are the determinants? The Christian, the Akan, and what? I mean, that game of numbers, where are we playing it?
You see, let me kind of question. MPP, it has dawned on them that they made the greatest mistake of their lives to have chosen Alaji. You see, politics is a game of numbers. You remember, I used to do political market analysis here. That's a cotton azi. And as you say, if you go to Monkey Sanctuary, they be and you want to bait a peda chadua as impua in as that done and for apple. So it is natural. You see, the natural inclination of human being is that baby do Dawson normally or commonly, one of them no lead. Go to every country. If you go to India, Hindu person is the president. If you go to America, a Christian is the president. You remember Obama's issue? Even Obama, who was a Christian, because he had the name Hussein in his name, the Republicans started saying that he was a Muslim until he wasn't a Batman certificate by there. I'm also a Christian. If you go to Saudi Arabia, if you go to Turkey, baby, let me not even go far. Go to Senegal. Yes, Macky Sall, a Muslim. Ofiwan, Faye Waba is also a Muslim. There's nothing wrong with that. Nigeria, the former president Buhari was a Muslim. Oyein, 2 Muslims, president and vice president. There's nothing wrong with that. The game is that if you can appeal to the numbers, you can win. And so normally, people want to take advantage of the numbers. That is why I gave you an example. Tinubu chose a Muslim running mate to secure the Muslim vote in Nigeria. And the Christians didn't even complain that the second position that we used to occupy in IDF because the idea is to get the numbers. So, Mr. Alan Chamatin, Sabi, on your boni biala, on committee one will look to Ghana and Pompa Ghana for
this morning.
One will look to Ghana and Pompa Ghana for but you want somebody
this morning
to come and
on,
apologize.
This morning on CNN, there was this discussion about Donald Trump calling the election day as a Christian Visibility Day, unquote. Christian Visibility Day. Is Trump suggesting, say, Christian majority in the US, and then Christian Visibility Day, Christians should show forth their hand at the election day, Anna?
Papa, you see, let me tell you this. Politics is a game of numbers. Trump is playing, is being strategic. You see, let me tell you this. About to Aba, Obi wo about to Aba will be because only if you crow Obi wo only kwa son to about to Aba man. Obi wo are you all student of his school or her school to about to Aba man. Obi wo only if you crow do or you know boy ebusia kor. Obi wo why pepper bia man da. Obi wo also on economic grounds there. I mean economism. Me piansesa me nyejuma ye. So there are so many factors that people consider when they are voting. So if we're a political party, you're going to elect a leader, you need to consider all these factors and decide there which of them will play to my advantage. And then you candidate that's why a bomb bomb. No,
okay.
Now you want to now shift to the goalpost and say there Ibakun is creating religious tension in this country.
Okay.
Mr. Anchamatin, if you say double down on what you said Say it again and again and again.
Right.
And we will support you.
Right. Amaliba,
Over.
NDC, who will challenge be with a call to the Christian majority to elect a Christian, not only a Christian, but a Christ-like Christian at that.
For Minchia, and I mean, Chia, Minuanma, Yeshemoha. I mean, Chia, me party in Pinfuina. On say Wednesday, we say yetna, Yajania, Yetnaha. Chairman Michael Tete, on sorry. Glue the video, because this is offer, me sign it out. Exactly. So, Chairman, good afternoon to you wherever you are. Offer, my main dealing with issues we briefly. Abra Nana Ohinento Okasano, so far as I know, Minim Ganania NDC about Bemi Gunejuma, be under Maris Mahama or under President Rawlings. I don't know. In this I don't know what or where this allegation is coming from. And even assume without admitting, say, BBBs are also in the past. Why should we do that again going forward? Because do you repeat the same thing? It's very bad. So, and the time of go to Bible, and I was suspecting, say, he is very inclined in the Bible. What kind John 3? I won't say John 3, only one book. I brought John, actually, Katano Commerce of yeah, now all recounted the behavior of diastrophe out of the tears of Funumono. John, I had Monshia Safuna say, Omonsha Papa in Shiamo, no Monsha Bonnie a day in Shia. And I think they adopted that attitude as politicians at Babuane. Ebio, over a ban of corruption now. And yes, said, yeah, would they want no account? Any allegations and Crawford can intimate substantiate you. President John Dramani Mahama is the only political figure in Ghana. Our out. I bet you banks and Nisika Ewo and a bank account. No, I catch more media for say, come to me. I am prepared to show you my bank account. What the actual Alfredo Council of Media General call what in a bank statement. Abra MPP guys, yeah, allegations against him. President Muhammad in a bank account and in the banks out, the Nisika winning their tuja. I say GT Bank, Universal Merchant Bank, and Ghana Commercial Bank also. If the government want to implicate Mahama on corruption deals, and that's a benefit of secret Mahama, na accounts more,
former president.
Yes.
The foreign bank.
President Mahama doesn't even have foreign account.
The GT Bank is Ghanaian bank.
I don't know whether it's GT Bank, but like I'm saying, not too sure. But over. The banks are here. The government can investigate them.
Owned and I say a foreign owned.
Fine, that's the issue you can look at.
So
but the point here is that President Mahama has his money right here in Ghana, and the government can investigate him. Now, as for IMF, someone kind of there, I wouldn't like to go there, but because of time. But we're looking at between President Mahama, Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia, and Dr. Alan Kojo Chirematin. Sorry. Mr. Alan Kojo Chirematin, Honorable. Over TM, baby movement. Yeah, omo pie free. Osunu no mubaye. And amua wo mutu no. Ya here. They will plunge this country into chaos. Ye koyi, and womu koyi Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia MPP foko to aba yi no say. Womo franka to ni pe notice abonten. Me yenkramoni nkramofo ye brenie muntu aba mame. That was the message. Okwanya kodu ebra. Professor Jampo raised objections about that politicking that Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia have taken, the vice president. Wantobia, Dr. Atta Kennedy, Ebe Kambi, Wantie. Anchoring Democracy Advocacy Movement Ghana, a civil society organization, Adam GH, and the issue press statement, a fire no from. A free ho, ne who say, what tone down kakra. Ayebia, who have monopoly over political gymnastics in the country? None. You saw it convenient.
Sir, wo dear, wo ye kramoni, wo Muslim vote ne da ho. And the obiara won cham fakra. Nobody can come to the Islamic territory to compete with you over those votes. Because once a Muslim, they should vote for you. Who other vote no ho? Adiachia, who need Roman Catholic for so them wa. Now we in Assemblies of God. Who need Assemblies of God who na Pentecost. Who na Pentecost wa. Who ni Olumba Obum. Who ni Olumba Obum wa. Uko ka Hare Krishna. Na wu twa ho frere. Kremonia sabreya Islam for much the common Sunday, Easter Sunday, almost Easter Sunday. Now we just saw them with communion. 1 year fasting on. This is a Muslim. And like the Martins who say, oh, I want more campus and make you. Yeah, and this is for the memkra. Because your position on this matter is completely different. And I will study here before I leave. Alan so say, me yo jidi ni, me je Bible edi, me je Christo edi. Na me jidi yesa Christo wui, was siri no was sorry, no Yankopon ba. Enti mi wankwaje wo nimu. Na Christo subanya wode be dom adasa. Empo kra ye somre ekwa senua so wuji ni panyina nkwa no. Me samoto abama me a, me bre me ho ase. Say Christo no nam soma somo no krem. Na dwen no. The bay and a problem for self-expression, including political, ideological inclinations. The bay and a problem in Ghana. One more started religious politics before Alan comes in later. No, I'm saying, hey, you go kwapai. Alan wabumushu, what a sacrilege! Abomination is a blasphemy. Where you see, search for him and crucify him. Come and apologize and issue press statement, even organized press. Come on, kotuto opum. Na opunu nyaro na uhumfi na waye bone. Oh, interesting. Now, if you say, oh, the patapa atopa free kwatia de ba, the patapa pieto so misho krutiana. Yes. So these people there, the more they talk, the more they expose their hypocrisy. The more they expose their hypocrisy. Alan, what you not doing? May I have a challenge because Alan said, well, the Christ-like leadership never Ghana there. Then question number 1, Mr. Lancha Martin, with all due respect, you have served under Mampini Kufado government. You have served under the MPP. For you to show that you care about the people, and you bring it to me amount and that over exhibited that pretentious care towards the plight of the people. No, you must show it even before you are given the power. Before the 2 minutes, your credentials must show that you can do it. Your kroma and I was gone. Your bonk you a prepare manfua and then you yaro. From the Islamic community who come from Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia have never demanded justice for this guy or for that man. Meanwhile, Yaro is a Muslim. Ayawasu West were gone. Commission of Inquiry, our motiye. Thankfully, at that time, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo, the president, was not in Ghana. It was Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia who commissioned a short commission. Meboa. He considered it. Meboa. He commissioned them. Commission of a report by a recommendation say the victims must be compensated and the hoodlums must be dealt with according to law. Abaning ye. Wo Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia wo pray in Kramofo vote no. Yaro eye Kramoni. Kenim Kwenin Islam for the Kamodom Hopa. Has Bawumia fought for justice for Yaro? That if he hasn't done it, can Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia stand with the Islamic community? Of course not. I am not surprised. Say under Mahama, Onyesika call Mecca. Under the bad economy mismanaged by President Mahama, Otumi call Mecca. One time one manage economy in the year, 7 years now, only hearing to me call Mecca. You know why? Bawumia fear to go to Mecca. Hey. Because only credible Muslim who can step his feet again on the Holy Land. And I doubt, so I doubt it. I doubt it. I am saying, Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia have become so corrupt that he cannot go to the Holy Land again. He can't go there. He can't go.
Mind you,
I don't think.
Uncle for how I'm Remy.
No, Uncle for how I'm now. Me more opinion, no.
Amalba, you could not deck a more opinion. Who can catch a judge, bay. na afe na me wo be kan kire me baby de free Tony down man
But you will every war. But for see, at the same time, no, I was expecting Honorable Alan Kojo Martin to say, one on two, he stood with the people of Ghana. You come nipa 8. Alan benefited from that by becoming a minister again until his resignation recently. None of them came out to condemn it. President Mahama's position has been that Yaro must be given justice, and people like him who suffered that brutalities must be given justice. And also the 8 Ghanaians who come during 2020 must also be given justice. Their families must be given justice. You offer Yantini na, and to offer me cry. Offer unim. So Oko Article 35+5 of the Constitution. Here some Constitution framers can say the state shall actively promote the integration of the people of Ghana. Very important. The integration of the people of Ghana, and prohibit discrimination and prejudice on the ground of place of origin, circumstances of birth, ethnic origin, gender, religion, creed, or other beliefs. Therefore, who you are, where you come from, the circumstances of your birth, your faith, how you look like, does not determine whether or not you can be the president of Ghana.
Okay.
NDC believe that every Ghanaian qualified to be a president, irrespective of whether or not you are Muslim or Christian. That hypocrisy division.
Okay, just PhD. And round up with your comments.
In rounding up the comment, one, Amaleba say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia could do communion. And you know, fasting, baby, from Easter, Nina, na mediachre, sa. Offer the Etienne say communion. Did you have to say that? He said it. He said it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has never taken communion during this festive season. Number 2, on Easter, time wa Yesu ye, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia konsori mienu after the walk, oko SDA congregation, ewo kwewun kwetia, ofiho, ene call Church of Pentecost, ewo hwa, mienu ni nyina nsem a okoye odiko tudwa Ede Christo who senior Christ woo ye. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is somebody who believe in Christ. Obi Obeka say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ain't believe ewo Christo mono. Somono uridia somono petro say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yobia oji all religious bodies di oji say Yesu ho and asanji di say Muhammad esu ho. These are credible things see a can na Ghana 40 asiye. Secondly, Obi Kase, Ebo Kase, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Sunday, time wa Yesu, sorry, Yesu sorry eno. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia konsori mienu. Oko Makers House Chapel, Ofiho, and Oba Glorious, Odoko Hoya, Reverend Osuben Pasori, ni na Ojina ho, Okasaye. Na semo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Edi Tu Jano, Okase, fellow, yeah. Wankase bia baby aweko jina no Christo asori no weko jina on to be nkoka fellow Muslims wo ho Christopher enegu ho asemo ese ensusu edemu a ese Ghana fo tiase a ebo on tiase a waka kan okasa on tie ne ho no ese otiase ese Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ko jina ho no wankase ho no eye weko jina Christo asori dem ewo owusu bempa sorry dem enti ye po mampani a esi ye kofa kristoni ebe ye mampani okọ mozremi asori dem ko gina ho ekasa aye no wan kase oye mozremi ni enti chinchina anchi a ese mozremi ni e na be president ewo krom ha. These are the two religious statements ese obia otie show ewie otie ase obi otie show no ese otie ase because obi the emotions kasa uyeze na ebo kasa na facts na da ho no weja and all the emotions kasa. Political debate is not about emotion, it's about fact. If you go to court, it's not about esu obekwa akosu ho. They deal with constitution, they deal with hardcore empirical evidence. Enye se ni obekwa akwa wani mobo ene ebehu mobo akabia ma o asemo ye kan wi no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on record believe in all the religious groups in Ghana here. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on record has never been corrupt in this country. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on record. Baby akwanya bi obejina bia. Okadi ya obetumi aye ede aboa Ghana for. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia baby obejina bia. O man platforms is here. Uncle Kat Christopher any Muslimi 14 bomda. And uya wager
leprosarium.
Good. Every year bia, me can say every year cry masemwa. Every quarter bia.
Bawumia must win.
Yes.
More concerned about Alan's admonition to Christians.
Wafa say yanka ho asem sisi a. Obi yanka ho asem sisi a. Ebi adachi. Meba ana obi ba. Group wa omuwo mu no. Obe pray say bia. Obe kwa akogina e opposition bi. Ebe ka say o ye Kristoni enti gina nchen. Ne emfa Muslimi ni enko hye. Ya nhwe ni ya. Obe ka say o ye Muslimi ni
since 1951 to date.
Yes.
Ghana has always presented a Christian head of state.
It is true and it is on record.
That is it by accident and now say by design.
Oh, and yes, ebia by design or by accident. Enipa na omu edi omu husi ho say entu aba enyi omu no e Christopher.
Now Muslims are complaining. Say Argentina since 1951 to date, Muslim intimate mayor, president of Ghana, and as a head of state, and as
say father. No omunya obi a obeba represent yomo. Enti ene
omunya obi.
Ah, wafa hwan?
The time that particular Monday na Santa Hene admonish MPP for say mu yi candidate mo nwine de Ghana for so pe ho. Ma mo nwine de mo MPP for nko apɛ no. That admonition no mo fa serious.
Wafa sa admonition no me kai the time wana ye MPP internal election. Time wa omobesi 10 ye penny pa baako akọ representative party no. Sa time no na Santi Hene ye papa 2422 yes that statement no.
And the majority Christians in the MPP no omo toma doctor.
Majority etoma no.
And to this time around, why do you think say the Chematin Kayinti, the majority Christian Ghana epe Dr. Bawumia omontomano?
Wafa, the tiene say kasa wo hoi. Baby abejina kasa. Any kwan ya obefa akasa. Obi betumi edidi watem. But ni donation grow or de be kasa no. Beka si we dey atem didi ewum. Enti yesre papa no ye panin. Enye nne no status or ye politics. Obi a why former minister. Ebe bie wano akase o enkre Ghana de ese ye di Christo.
Okay, na ka person ko kan de en.
Wafa,
anka mo person kan de en.
So kan de obetumi
de o kan ye no wakan yo. Enti mo mu free some disagree na ko kan ne sen.
Oh, Wafa, if you want vote, you tell them they should vote for you. That is what you must say.
Okay.
So catch them say, oh, where dey maba. Me na media nim for movement for change. Enti muntu aba mame. But who starting on the target say Christians Muslim 40 ho. Dabi Wafa yenye ne sa.
Na salam de no ate.
Mate.
Futa de no so te.
Mate.
Oh, okay.
Omo ndidi Christian for atem.
Oh, na you been saying.
Omo ndidi Christo ni bi atem.
Na ala no didi Muslim atem.
Oh,
asemo kan no kan Muslim asem kra.
Wafa. Na wan no ne kasa no. Na wan no ne kasa no.
No the Christians
this is a direct
Mapa.
On say na no hinin to catch us say it's about numbers.
You been on some movie.
Mapa, esa asem na mo born tofa. Na say sinya asam ka men kasa. Pinfo of 50 be ozu ben. What is sinya asam ka men kasa? Fellow Christians. I mean Manko school. Manko school in Dutch. But I mean the Togo president can come to Ghana and address our fellow Ghanaians. Fellow means you are part of it.
Fellowship.
Yes, part of it. Manko school, papa. Manko school, I'm quite call. I know how the idea.
Offer any school, we any school.
But you see, on the point one day.
Offer we any school.
Us okay, fellow believers. On the fellow Muslims. I mean, how can you say this?
Now, over to me.
How can you say this?
Them. Aka fellow Muslim.
Can
you go and say that?
So you don't say fellow.
You
don't say
that.
fellow. You don't say fellow.
Conka saying.
Oh, Muchawan. Oh, Memondam, fellow. president or address the fellow Ghanaians, and then fellow Ghanaians no akọ netim on so fellow. You see, the question is there. You see, us now I was talking emotionally. Now, let me re-emphasize what I said. Listen there, Islamic faith. In Kamunyi be otim bia no, asem making. Means Islamic faith doesn't believe in the crucifixion and the resurrection. The whole Christian faith hinges on that. It is a key on Resurrection Sunday. Echo church, no microphone. Now, first statement, the fellow believers. My God, Muslim believers of what? Because Christians are called believers because of the crucifixion and the resurrection.
That's the doctrine.
Yes, that's the doctrine. Believers of his death and his resurrection.
Okay.
This is dangerous. He's a dangerous leader. He's a very dangerous leader.
Unlike the Christian view of the death of Jesus, most Muslims believe he was raised to heaven without
he didn't die.
The cross.
He didn't die. According to Islam, he didn't die.
Yeah.
So you see
Islamic verses. 30 seconds.
Overseer,
30
they
seconds.
make clean and say NPP have gone to a market or they have gone to their own political factory and manufactured a very bad product.
Oh, it's a lie.
That is difficult for them to market.
Exactly the point.
Baumia is a liar. Nobody
is the best for this country. Baumia is the future for this nation.
To todia me baba no hwade no hwem so betumi a asew na obeka ya jontuma miensa duku potomanto this way